I mean, he's probably still there.
Good, I can
Yeah.
get revenge. Perfect.
Remember that one guy from that one time at that one place? You know him, right?
I'm still carrying around these arrows I haven't identified. It's pretty epic.
Yeah, no, I remember the hermit.
Yeah,
We
how
tried
Deska
to-
epically failed.
It was the first time I got to try to pick a door. Come on.
Tried to break into his house.
He was
No,
in
we
the
not.
middle of nowhere. Yeah, true.
Alright,
Oh,
fair
my
enough.
goodness. If you didn't answer, that's your own fault.
Yeah. Alright, well, how's everyone doing today?
Good.
Good.
We're good.
Alright, I don't think Nathaniel's on the board.
Yeah, I
But,
was out last session, so.
Alright, so let's see. We're on episode or session 37 of The Odd. We got Deska as previous scribe. The scribe for Deska was the previous scribe. The scribe for this week would be Fitz. Are you okay doing that, Fitz?
Of course.
Alright, so Deska, do you want to give us a quick recap of last time on The Odd?
We continued moving, and we moved through. I think it was southward through a cave route where we also saw traces of the drow had moved through that cave system. But we kept moving, and to the southeastward direction or east, we saw a soldier encampment of the gnolls. We kept moving past that, more down south, and we came across a Deep Fang group of cultists. Then, while we were doing that, while we were like scouting them out, we got into a fight with trolls, and in that fight, Fitz fell unconscious, but we ended up beating the trolls. We retreated back into the cave system where the trolls came from, regrouped, and then we decided to scout for a better cave to hide in to take a rest. After doing so, we started moving again. We came across what we figured would probably be the prison, and we attempted to sneak up and investigate, but Laz created a little bit too much noise, and we ended up having to fight the guards, killed the guards, and scaled the building where we found traces of I can't remember the god's name at this moment, but
The Maw.
the Maw, yes, and that they were possibly throwing prisoners or such into the building to be eaten by something inside as a sacrifice. And then Arnis jumped in the hole, and we all decided to go in as well, and that's where we are now, inside this building of sacrifice.
Alright.
Sacrifice building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see my token, but I do not see anything. Can I pull out a torch, or would that be inappropriate?
I think someone had a light spell or a torch. I can't remember though.
We threw a torch in, and it was on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I had
right. Maybe it got deleted by accident. So sure, you can pull a torch out if you could say you picked it up when you came down.
Now, Raven, if I may, since you left this on a cliffhanger for me,
Yeah.
can you tell me if I see any sigils for which clan these gnolls belong to?
So these two, you see, looks like one of them has a sigil of the long spear, and the second one also has the long spear sigil. That was the original town you all made contact with.
This is a long shot, but let's just say that I'm slowly going down. We obviously we saw something get abducted on this side, so I know there's creepy crawlies in here, so I'm not gonna be too adventuresome, but I am slowly going down the cells. And is it possible to recognize if maybe Garo is in here? Garo was the one who was originally leading us, right? Where we interacted with him in that village that got destroyed?
Yeah, Garo was the original spy, but no, it doesn't seem like any of these are him. And the ones you pass by are kind of quietly pleading to be let free. You would assume, actually, because you don't speak Knoll, but they
Yeah.
seem like they really want to be let out.
But Deska will cast Detect Magic and then walk up to Estellan and Cav and give them Eyes of Night so that they do not need. They have 300 feet of dark vision now.
Okay.
No problem, bro.
Would you like me to talk to these ghosts?
Yeah, they look like they're from the Longspear clan, so that might they may be survivors of the first village we encountered before you joined us, Nathaniel. See if you can get information on how long they've been here, or what kind of guards are in this place that we need to be aware of.
Yes, you talk a lot. Let me talk to them for a little bit. Hey, guys!
Oh.
Hello. Hello.
See,
Please,
so I...
let us out.
Okay. I thought you needed me to talk to him because they didn't speak common. Why do I need to talk to him? Did you guys already talk to him?
Oh, wait, do you not have your tongues thing going?
I didn't have it going,
All right.
so what I
So
need to
if
know that...
if you speak to them in common, then they just you have no idea what they're saying.
As you start taking them in common after saying I talk too much, I just look at you. I'm like, if they spoke common, why wouldn't I just speak to them?
Okay. At that point, I would use my trait of universal speech, and I can do this up to 4 with them. So I do the 4 that are kind of near me right here.
Okay.
And then, so I would say back to them. So, you guys understand me? Can you you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you guys understand common? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you do.
So, quick note, as you're saying that, perception, past perception 15 or over, you see something moving in the shadows over here for a moment.
Which direction?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
Well, Nathaniel does not have that high a perception, so he just keeps talking. Hey, you guys understand me? Thumbs up, thumbs
Nathaniel.
down. What?
I draw my bow as Deska, as you interrupt him. I'll just draw my bow and I'll be looking down this way and keep going.
Alright, so whatever it is seems to have moved on. You no longer see it. So as you begin speaking to the prisoners, Nathaniel, they seem hurt and very agitated. One of them is saying, please, please, get us out of these cells. It's going to come back. It's going to take us like it took the others.
Is he speaking back in common, or do I not understand him? So
He's still speaking in Knoll.
Okay, so then I would also cast comprehend languages, so that I would then be able to understand them. To do both sides. It's just how many spell slots do I have to get the full translation going?
Sure.
So once I get the full translation going and I can talk with them, who are you kind of so scared of? Because we kind of kick some ass, or at least I do.
This is the creature. It's gangly. It has sharp claws. It tore one of our people apart, ripped his stomach open, and pulled the insides out.
So if we were to let you out, like, what would you do?
Just please help us get out of here.
Well, you didn't exactly answer the question there. Like, what would you do once you got out? Not like that you want to get out. That's kind of obvious. Nobody likes being trapped in a cell. So, like, what would you do, though?
I have one question. Before they engaged in conversation, I cast Detect Magic. Is there any just apparent magical sources within like 30 feet, I think it is?
Where are you standing? No, nothing is glowing yet, except the magical items the group has.
Okay. Alright.
So are you guys friendly? Are you, like, who do you guys love? Who do you worship? What do you guys got going on in your lives?
He says, please, you're one of the odd, right? The ones who came to our village.
Also known as the Restful, but yes.
Yes, I recognized you. We just want to get out of here. We will do anything you wish. Just please, save us and our kin. There are others locked up in here. They're not safe.
Do you guys have weapons? How would you even get out if we let you out?
How did you get in?
Team?
Nathaniel, are you translating at all, or are you just
Yeah,
having
I
a
would.
one-on-one?
I would translate most of this. So I'll tell you guys if I'm not translating.
If
Don't tell them
they,
anything.
as soon as they ask about getting out, I would say ask them about Garo. What happened to him?
Yeah. So what happened to Garo?
Quick question. What is the group's
Oh.
highest passive perception?
19, I believe, from Fitz.
19.
Yeah, mine's a 17. Yeah.
Was it 24 without light, 19 with? That was
Or
wrong.
other way around, yeah. So with
Yeah.
if the torch is next to me, I have 24. Without light, I have 19.
All right, so suddenly, as you are speaking, almost without warning, a creature appears in the shadows behind your ally
Oh
here. I need
God.
initiative rolls.
That didn't take very long.
Yes!
I hope
3.
that was 3.
You're starting strong, buddy.
Stop! Don't make me laugh. You've got all the laughs out of me you can today.
That was Arnest that got all the laughs out with his
Yeah.
memes. Now you got to go down the list.
And still not.
Ooh, Cab, look at you, buddy. Huh.
Oh. Just
I mean, I have a 0.1.
Yeah, bro.
It's that good old
Hashtag people
tiebreaker.
not touch my girl, bro. He said I got to go. Oh no, not today. This thing messed with the wrong group of initiative. Oh man.
Well, for the most part.
Listen, it's about the heart, all right?
Yeah.
You got heart.
Sorry, I just need to restart my API scripts.
I gotta
Um,
use my inspirations. I got 7.
Yeah, true. That is a thing. Oh, that thing is still nightmare fuel.
Alright, so hopefully it works now. Looks like it did. Alright. So, as this thing appears out of the shadows, Fitzgerald, you are going to be surprised unless you have a defense against that.
No, I don't have the alert. I just have the observance. I don't think observant keeps me from being surprised.
Deska,
I have alert. I can never be surprised.
so you are not surprised as this creature pops out of the shadows, seemingly from nowhere.
Deska will take a 3-point stance and then sprint, seeing the danger, run up 25 feet. Oh yeah, it's
So you would see this thing clearly as it's attacking your ally, and it looks like this.
that's not dodge, is it? Is that dodge? It's supposed to be shield. I'm looking for shield. What's shield?
Yeah, that's dodge. The shield is at the bottom.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
You mean like to signify that you have a shield out?
Yes, that's what I had. I had the wrong symbol though.
Oh, yeah, that's you have it now.
All right. Bonus action. Use one of my poisons on my dagger. And because I'm attacking before it has gone in initiative, I have advantage. Well, no, we're not surprising it, so I don't think that's how it goes. And I'll just stab it.
All right, 17 would be enough to strike. So rushing over as it steps out of the shadows and it's going for your ally there, you quickly jump in front and stab it for how much?
Ooh.
20 points. All right.
Also a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so the creature recoils a bit from your stab. Is this for poison damage or poison effect?
It is for both.
Alright, so the creature's rotting body doesn't seem to take any effect from the poison, as it apparently is undead.
No.
Oh, undead, you say, looking at Lazarus.
Those are my favorite.
Anything else, Deska?
I would know that information from stabbing it.
Well, you don't
Or-
see the poison do anything to it, so you could probably deduce that it is either immune or resistant or something's going on.
Right. I was just asking because if I figured that much, I'd just relay it. But I'm like, my poison had no effect, and I take a step back and in my turn.
All right.
Doesn't that give him an oppie?
Yeah.
Or do you have?
That would give it an opportunity attack, which
Yeah.
it will indeed take. So you do have some cover from the corner there. However, it does get to swing at you. So it's going to do. Let's see. I think it'll do a bite attack. So it lunges forward at you as you're trying to get back, biting viciously at you. Luckily, rolls a natural 1 and completely misses you. Cavarius is surprised. Nathaniel's surprised.
I
Are you
get a
not-
go.
Are you also
I-
alert?
I have feral instinct.
Can you link that?
Yeah.
And I also.
And my ox.
So you have to enter your rage, but yes, if you enter your rage, you will not be
That's cool.
surprised.
That's pretty
There we
cool.
go. Oh, I rage.
I choose not to rage.
I'll just pass.
It's like, not my girlfriend.
And we're gonna take some swings at this. Oh, God.
So it completely dodges your first attack, but I do believe you have a second one. 19 would connect. So you slash it with the axe, a kind of a glancing blow, doing 17 damage.
And I'll just kind of tell her to get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Get back!
Move, bitch.
Move, Luke.
She's like,
Get out the
what's
way."
going on? As everyone's just running around her. Let me check something really quick. Okay. So that's it for Cavarius, right?
Yes.
Nathaniel, are you surprised?
Yes, I am.
All right,
No.
Arnis, are you
I'm
surprised?
surprised. I
All
am.
right, so the
No.
creature goes. It was going to swing at your ally here. Who actually, it looks like she needs some stats on her.
So I can.
Really quick. I just need to give her her AC and HP. And
Man, I love
temp
alert.
HP. Alright, so it's yeah, I think it's gonna go for you. Wow, she has better AC than you do.
She's got armor on.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Barbarians don't mind getting hit. They just
So first attack, it's gonna make with its claw. Which for some reason I'm not seeing in its attacks here. Let me double check that. Is that a bug with the monster? Sorry, one moment. It's really weird. It says it has a claw attack, but the token doesn't actually have a claw attack. So I'm just going to double check and see if maybe it didn't download right or something. Try to grab it again. I've been seeing some weird bugs recently with the new books, so this might be something going on.
I have a quick question while that's happening. With detect magic, would I detect any magical things radiating from this creature?
You would not. No, it just looks like an undead.
Gotcha. Okay.
see if that fixed it. Yeah, there we go. That was weird. Alright, so the creature is going for you, Cav, clawing viciously.
Okay.
Unfortunately for it, it did not roll very well and misses with the claws. Second attack, it bites at you. 15, I believe, would connect, right?
Yep. Matches it.
So you are desperately attempting to dodge, but it grabs your arm and bites you, doing 14 piercing. And your charisma is reduced by 2 as your features begin to rot and twist a bit from the vicious bite.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think it intends you to like it.
Yeah.
Why is all these creatures we fight impacting our...
Alright, so Fitzgerald,
Yes.
suddenly the cell behind you opens and one of the supposed prisoners steps out.
Huh.
And you
Supposed?
go, huh, as he brings his claws and fangs to bear.
Huh.
23 versus AC.
Oh, you know, don't even ask.
Just have to ask.
Alright, so he grazes you with a claw attack, dealing 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack with its other claws. Crits. Ooh.
Did you say crit?
He got a crit.
Reroll.
Alright, so Nathaniel goes, oh, and uses silvery barbs.
Yep.
Go ahead and spend your
I will-
reaction.
And I will give advantage on the next attack to give it to Fitz, since he's being brutalized right now.
Alright. Did that spend the spell? Or wait, you're using roll 20, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's why. Alright, so you quickly chant, like I said, rearranging the chaos. Oh my god, he rolled another crit.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness.
No,
I can't
apparently...
do anything about that, Fitz. I used it once.
Yeah, apparently the fates really want you to get crit, Fitz. Well, you take 12 damage. It wasn't all that impressive. But he does get a bite attack now, which is a little bit more vicious. 22.
Don't ask.
Well, no, I say it because I give, like, if Nathaniel wants to do that silvery barbs or
Yeah.
someone else wants to do something. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah, no, I gotcha.
I'm not just being a jerk.
No, it's okay.
22.
55.
Yeah.
You okay, Fitz?
Yeah, 55 AC.
Alright, so you take 7 piercing damage, and I need a con save, as his fangs are laced with
That's
poison.
Poop. Nope.
Alright, so you take another 7 poison damage. And Fitz is looking a little beat up over there.
Yeah. So I have I haven't done any concentration rolls yet, just because I know that in the last session when we fought the guards, it was 8 o'clock that I put Hunter's Mark, and I can concentrate for an hour. So my question was, has it been an hour up for it to be gone or not?
Yeah, let me check the
Which it doesn't matter
calendar.
because I'm going to make 3 Constitution checks anyway, so it'll probably go away. So I mean, I guess I'll do those first.
It's like 8:30, so it would still be up. It only took
Okay.
about a half hour.
My
to get in
question, for silvery barbs, is it? Do you get to choose when to use the advantage, or is it the next time?
I think
there. I
it's
think
the
it's
next
the
time.
next time, yeah.
Within
and
1
also-
minute, it says, yeah.
Yeah, then you have advantage on that Constitution saving throw, because it also applies for saving throws, I think.
Yeah, saving throws.
Oh,
ability,
okay.
Attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'll allow it, I'll do one more to see if that does anything for the Constitution save. Raven.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
sorry,
'cause
did you fail
it would have to go through. Yeah.
I assumed it was just attack, so I didn't even like read it. So I'll.
Yeah, I didn't even read it too. So, yeah.
So
So-
15 would be the new one.
I think, though, wouldn't it only be for the first Constitution save you make? Or
yeah,
do you
it's
choose...
the next one, so it would technically
It'd be the
11
11.
and 16. You
Well, no,
would've-
the 5 was for the poison.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah.
And so I would be rolling the 5 for the poison to a 15.
Okay. Yeah,
And
no,
the
no, you're
rest
good
were-
then. Yeah, so
yeah.
then you would have resisted the poison.
Okay,
So
so,
you
I'll
can
give
give
myself
yourself
7 hit
7.
points back. Well, no,
Let's
not
go.
down to 7. Yeah, and then the other 3 were concentration checks for the hunter's mark.
Okay, so the hunter's
yeah.
mark would go away
It's
then.
gone no matter what. Yeah.
All right, so I think you're still looking wounded, but that is it for the Knoll Fang.
Now here's a question
Yeah.
before we move. When it comes to moving through friendly characters, is that a thing that's allowed?
Yes, you just move it it's like difficult terrain because Nathaniel's basically like getting out of your way.
So I can basically move to right here with my survival action and be done?
Yes, because you would have to spend your reaction, but as long as you have your reaction,
Yeah.
you could do that.
All right.
All right, so
Thanks for
Fitz is
putting me in
like,
front.
Fitz is like, nope, as he just jumps back from the sky.
The scene is I get crit. Nathaniel's like, no, I will save you. I get crit again, and then after everything's done, I'm like, I just look at him. I'm like,
do a
you know how I
backflip.
do, and I just like get around him.
All right,
This shouldn't be a surprise.
so
The
Deska,
retreatful.
as you were backing up, I forgot about this. You hear footsteps coming down the hall, and another
You
one of these
son
guys
of
come
a-
into view. For the maw, and he's coming at you.
Is he the one I kicked down a hole? I'm gonna ask every time now.
For the mob.
He is not, as far as you
Actually,
can tell.
yeah, because he said for the maw. It would have been 8 at the time.
He took up his time in the hole. He found the maw.
He's like, this one wouldn't
Studied the
believe
scriptures
me.
of the maw.
This must be it. I'm in a hole.
This is the way.
So
So
much
he
sense.
claws at you. 21 versus AC, I assume, would strike.
That will strike.
All right, so he kind of does a glancing blow, dealing 10 slashing.
I will uncanny dodge for 5.
Okay. And he will then bite you with a 22.
Jesus. Yeah, that hit.
And I need a con save. DC 12.
No! DC 12. I got it.
Oh shit! By the way, let me make sure this doesn't affect anything.
Oh,
No,
your
those
aura?
within 10
Yeah, I think
feet of
it's 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
you.
Oh, she's
so,
not okay.
no, she's not.
Boom.
Oh, so
course.
you take 6 piercing and 8 poison as he bites you.
But I'm immune to. No.
All right,
You
that is
want
it
to be.
for them. What is the Stellan going to do?
Is it still the surprise round?
Oh yeah, she is surprised. That's right. So Lazarus, you're surprised. Let me just know if any of you
Very
aren't
much so.
surprised. All right, top of the round, Fitzgerald. What are you gonna do?
Further away.
This sounds like a silly question, but I want to ask it for clarification. A surprise round counts as the first round of combat, correct?
It is during the first round. Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
It's not. So it's there's no surprise round. There's a condition surprised. So if you
Gotcha.
are surprised, you just basically lose your action on the first turn.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Beautiful. I'm going to. Oh, this got weird really quick. Out of curiosity, so these things in front of us, these are gnolls, but they are also, they're talking about the maw, the same as the trolls did before, correct?
So this knoll here.
Okay,
Yes.
so these are gnolls, but they also subscribe to, the maw. Just to use
Seems
my
like
favorite
it.
word for Lazarus. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So,
they're
These
OnlyFans.
these cultists also look different. These followers of Inagu, because
Okay.
technically they're called as Knoll Fang of Inagu, but they look different from the others. They have a more crazed look in their eye.
heard. And they're not wielding weapons; they're just like going like bare hand, bitey, and
Yes,
clawing.
slashing and biting.
Okay, so this is a really crowded corridor, so I'm going to smile apologetically at Nathaniel, and then I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 to right here. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the one that is currently on Deska. So
Okay.
I'll start concentrating on that again and remove a spell slot. And then I am just going to make... This should work, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That's what works. So do that. Do concentration. And then I am going to just do a normal shot at this one down here that's currently fighting Deska.
Okay. Phew. 15 would indeed strike. So he is hit in his armor, but it seems to have gone through a bit, doing 6, 7, 13, and 4. Is that right?
Yes.
So 17 points of damage. All right.
Okay. And then I believe I'll just move back one more because why not? And then that is me. That's everything you do.
All right, Deska, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna move. Bonus action disengage to here, 15. Throw my dagger at the man that stabbed me.
Okay.
12.
12 would indeed miss, unfortunately.
All right, and then I will call it back and continue my movement to here.
Alright, so you continue moving, trying to get out of the way. Cavarius, what are you gonna do? They're coming from all sides.
I got the one in front of me right now, so we'll focus on him.
Alright, so you roar, attacking him, especially with the cover of the side there. That would miss, as he kind of moves in a way where the corner is protecting him, and continues to do so as you swing twice with no effect.
That's all I got.
Alright, so that is it for you, Nathaniel.
So Fitz runs away. I will say, no, you go this direction. And then I will step up and I will bonus action say, where did you come from? Are you kind of smelly like these other guys, or smell a little differently? Not in a good way, I mean. And so we'll go ahead and do some unsettling words on him.
Okay, so D8 off his next saving throw.
Yep, and then we'll go ahead and at second level cast Dissonant Whispers.
Alright, so you
Oh, by the
chant-
way, this guy's not on the tracker anymore. The one that attacked Estellan or Cav.
He's
this
still
guy-
there. He's in the, they're in the, other, realm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can still see them. Alright, so this one here, you do Dissonant Whispers, and he has to make a Wisdom save, right?
DC 15.
Alright. Uh, 17 minus 7 is 10, so that would fail. So he takes 11, right?
I mistakenly rolled it twice. 13 was the first roll.
Oh, I see. Alright, so he is afflicted with psychic damage as he grabs at his head and will use his reaction to rush away. Do you want to take an Oppie?
I will use my reaction to swing my mace at him.
So do you have weapons out?
Oh, I
I'll
don't have...
I'll say you did. Go ahead, mark
Yeah.
yourself with the weapon and
Yeah, I just pulled out my token. I forgot to mark him.
17 would strike. So go ahead and give me a damage roll. 5. All right.
Additional damage. That uses my reaction, and I have a weapon.
So as you chant, or as you do this, and he is rushing away, you get a nasty hit on the back of his hide armor as he rushes 30 feet down the hall, and then turns around going,
And I will go... So I used 5 to get to him. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to there.
all right, Arnis.
What is everybody running away from?
I didn't run away. I hit him first, and then I ran away.
Oh,
Someone engage the other hall. Keep them
Oh.
from getting in. Your ally, she yells.
fine. I run down here and I kick this brother's ass.
Alright, so you rush up to that one who has a few arrows sticking out of his armor, and you attack. 25 would indeed strike with the first attack. I need a damage roll for the first attack, please. So you have to click on Radiant Wraps in the chat, and that will give you a damage roll.
Oh, Here you go. Okay.
All right, so you come in with a fist punch right to his center region, doing 11 points of damage. And still looking pretty strong. You engage with a second punch, but he cackles and just slaps your fist away. Were you doing a third punch with a 21?
Yes.
Alright,
Yep.
so the third punch, maybe you like spin around from that and give him a kick to the side. Go ahead and give me another damage roll. Alright, 8 points as he spits up some blood, showing a wound. That's it for you.
That is it.
Alright, so the Undead Fiend, and I just realized I don't think I'm showing the turn order, so let me make sure that's displaying. Oh wait, is it displaying? I don't see it.
I see a turn order, but only friendlies.
You don't see the creature marked who's going next, though,
Oh
do
wait,
you?
no, I do see the creature that's currently going.
Okay.
The one on the cell.
I see that one. I don't see this guy anymore at all.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see what's
Or
going
the one
on.
at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to do his multi-attack again as he chitters angrily, going for Cavarius.
That's this one, right?
Yeah. So he makes a claw attack against you, Cavarius, 25 versus AC.
Yep.
Right, so he rushes forward, slashing downward. You try to put your weapon in the way, but he gets your arm a little, dealing 11 slashing. And didn't you take a hit last turn? Because I still see you at full health on your token.
Oh, I'm writing it down. I was saying that. Yeah. There we go. Because I'm raging.
Oh, I see. So you took, so you took 5 there, and you took, what was it last turn when he hit you? Do you remember?
7.
7, so that was another 3. So 10 points total?
Yep.
Alright, so you are at 58. Okay. So he is going to now bite at you as he connects with the slash. He kind of cackles and jumps forward with his nasty looking fangs. 17 versus AC.
Yep.
Alright, so you attempt to get away from him, but once again he lands another vicious hit, kind of gnawing at your arm a bit as you cry out in pain, taking another 8 points of damage. And you would lose another 1 point of charisma as you continue to kind of decay and wither from these bite attacks. That is it for him. What's your charisma currently at?
7.
Okay. So this one is going to rush down the hallway, and then it's going to do a second move, using a dash to get here. This one is going to turn towards Arnis and do some claw attacks. 9 versus AC would miss as you jump back, avoiding the initial claw. He does an uppercut with his second claw. 22, I believe, would connect.
Absolutely.
Alright, so you are slashed for 9 as you get a little bit of a cut on your chest. He then lunges forward to bite at you. 24 versus AC.
Of course.
Alright, so he connects again on your arm for 8 piercing, and I need a con save.
You're within the 10 feet, so you get. What was it?
Plus 3 or something?
My charisma modifier, so +4.
Okay, so plus 4 to your
I
save.
think I just got the con save right for. So +4.
Well, you can just roll it. We can manually add it.
Yeah.
Nope.
How's that?
Wait, why
So you roll on con save by clicking on your sheet under Constitution on saves.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So
on the left side of your sheet. There's a bunch of saving throws, and you just want to click on the Constitution one.
got it. See, right there.
Yeah. All
There
right.
you go.
So
21.
17. Yeah. So that would definitely make it, avoiding the poison damage. So you just take the 8. And that is it for him. Stellan.
She's gonna swing it. Thing in front of her.
Alright, 26 would indeed hit. Ah. So she brings the axe down, doing 8 points of slashing.
Second attack.
Uh, 20. Does she have advantage?
She doesn't. It's just rolling
Oh.
it for some reason.
Alright, so 23 would strike for another 11 as she takes 2 big swings at this thing. And actually, hang on a second. It would look wounded now.
And then she's just gonna sidestep to the other side of the.
Okay. Lazarus.
Finally. I will move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Shield of Faith on myself.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna use an inspiration point and I'm gonna attack.
Alright, so you attack with advantage. 24, 26 would strike. Bring your
And
blade down upon him.
let's use a level 2 Divine Smite.
Destroy the unfaithful. You are going to get an extra d8. Because Tarek likes this.
Okay.
So
Roll
you do
the
6 damage. And then your level 2 smite, please.
Yeah, my level 2 smite was before my actual damage, sorry. So it was 7 plus the 6 from the
I
sword
see.
and another 7 from rolling a d8. For the
So 14,
additional.
then 6 is 20 points of damage. Alright, so he takes...
Oh, so that automatically brings down my spell slots. I did it manually before. Okay.
Yeah, I added it, so now you can just... It'll
Yeah,
just do
sweet,
it
sweet.
with the thing.
I'll
Alright,
attack again with another inspiration.
so the creature
What's
is
the
wounded by this huge explosion of radiant energy. You're
Hey-
spending a second inspiration?
Yep.
Alright, I'll be with you in a second, Fitz.
oh yeah, good.
And I'm gonna do a level 1 Divine Smite.
Alright,
So
an
that's the
extra
smite.
2d8. Dong. Alright, so there's
And
another
that's the
smaller
damage.
explosion, and you do another 9 points. As the creature takes another radiant burn on its arm, and it's starting to look a bit beat down. Anything else, Lazarus?
No, that's it.
Alright, Fitzgerald.
Quick question, Lazarus. When you did your first attack and you have your higher level cast and it has that 2, what does that equation mean? Rolling 1 asterisk 1 d8.
I don't know. That's automatic.
Oh,
From
okay.
casting level 2 Divine Smite.
Heard.
What are you
I'm not
asking
sure
about?
what it does.
Oh, under if when his
Oh,
first
that's
attack.
however
Oh,
many
'cause
levels
it's only-
there are. So
yeah.
it's
Oh,
only
that's
one
the
level
spell
above.
levels. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I didn't know if
so-
there was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a weird equation that was jacked
It's
up and it
just-
was only giving you 2 damage.
No, it's 1 times, like if you did 2 or 3, it's 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, if I cast
Heard.
it at level 3, it would have been 2 times 1. So
Alright,
2
nope.
times d8.
Alright, what are you doing, Fitz?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to steady aim, and I'm gonna shoot with advantage at the one that's fighting Arnis.
Okay. So 17 would be enough, and you would shoot it with an arrow, dealing 11 and 9, 20 points of damage. It looks very wounded as it takes the arrow to the side, but it is still standing.
And that's me.
Oh, that's from Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Deska.
Alright, so this guy's in my face. So
Kill it with fire.
I'm going to steady aim stab it.
Okay.
And boom.
Wow.
So 13, but with steady aim would be a 15. That would strike as he's distracted by Lazarus. You come in with a dagger stab, doing 12 points of damage.
All right, that's it.
All right, Cavarius.
Rinse and repeat.
All right, so you swing at this thing around the corner. That would strike as you slash, kind of getting another glancing blow for 18. And it's looking very cut up, but still going. 21 would strike again, doing another 16, which would bring it down.
Nice.
Anything else, Cavarius?
I will just move down to here to the next target.
All right, Nathaniel.
Daniel will take one step up so it actually has a place to retreat to. And then he will commentary on its smell again, saying, really, I could, even when you ran away, I smelled you really badly. Like, have you ever taken a bath? Like, it's this thing called water, you should try it. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then again, another second level Dissonant Whispers.
Alright, you whisper with a psychic attack. It is going to try to resist, doing a wisdom save. 16 minus 3 is 13, so it would fail. How much damage do you deal? 15. It goes down.
Didn't even need to let it run away and use my reaction. That's fine. Okay, cool. I'm liking this setup. That's enough. That's me.
Alright, Arnis.
All right. We're going to try to finish this guy off.
Alright, so at the flank, you gain that +2 to your attack. 26 would strike with the first hit. So there is an explosion of radiant energy as you punch him once. He kind of stumbles back, bleeding from his mouth and burned. Second attack. That would strike as well. So 10 points. It coughs up a bunch of blood, falling over, dead.
Nice.
And that seems to be all, as things kind of quiet down. The prisoners are still making noises, and I think, Nathaniel, you would know that they're saying, "Please get us out."
Kind of one of your bad guys came from you. How do I know you're not all bad?
We didn't know him. We're not going to attack you.
I mean,
That's
kinda
not our
that's
people.
what you kind of expected to say if you did know them. Like, that's kind of hard for me to know. What do you guys all think?
Don't let them out. I don't trust them.
Ask him
How are
about
they-
Garo.
How are they
I don't know.
stuck in there? Is it just,
So-
are they keyed in there? Is there like a lock? I mean,
Yeah, it's like a jail cell, basically. This one obviously had a key or something to open the lock. But the rest of them, as far as you know, are just stuck in there.
does it look like we need a key to let them out?
Yeah, you'd need a key or you'd have to pick it, probably.
What's going on with this thing?
Yeah, that's what. I would, as Nathaniel, if Nathaniel asked for feedback, I would ask him, find out about Garo, and then I would be with Deska, probably hunched over, trying to figure out the nature of this creature.
Get
I
it.
also
I let
have a-
Cav free.
I have a question regarding whatever is afflicting Cav.
Okay.
Would I know if Lesser Restoration would take care of that?
Do you have
Do I need to
medicine?
do some? Not really.
So you are not sure.
Well,
Ask me.
I'm
well,
gonna
what
give
is-
it a try.
I mean, yeah, you could cast it and see, but
You can also ask me.
Nastas doesn't feel very talkative with the group at the moment because of Fitz.
Oh, man.
Man, much
So
better.
yeah, I'll use
Why
Lesser
would I
Restoration and
encourage
Cav.
Nathaniel to talk.
use Lesser Restoration, but it has no effect.
Hmm.
Doesn't
I
do
made
anything.
Laz laugh last week. When Fitz was unconscious, I asked if he wanted to go through his stuff before we helped him.
Oh yeah, it did get a crackle out of
Got
you.
a chuckle,
Pretty
yeah.
good.
But yeah, your spell doesn't seem to be powerful enough to stop whatever this affliction is.
Wow.
Is there a
Great
key on this dead
Restoration it
guy?
is.
Well, so the one that came out of the cell does seem to have a key, yes.
All right.
So as I come back over here, I would ask these guys like, so did you see any other parts of this place? Like, can you tell us what's coming up, what's behind us, what's in front of us? Like, what do you know about this place?
When we were thrown in, the creatures were set upon us. Several of us were killed, but those that survived were just put into prisons. We don't know much about this place. I'm sorry. We know there are larger gnolls that seem to carry huge flails. We don't know much about who they are, but they seem to be the most powerful down here.
So you're the regular gnolls.
I suppose, yes. Well, you probably don't know what they're saying because they're just gibbering back
I'd
and
be
Well,
forth.
translating it.
Well, I thought
okay.
Nathaniel
Yeah.
I like so they're regular gnolls. Okay. What do you think, Nathaniel? Let them out.
I mean, you know, they're kind of weak, so if they actually are a problem for us, we could just kick their ass. I'm not too
No,
worried
that's
about
true.
these. They
That's
kind of
true.
look
Yeah.
like kind of pathetic.
Does the key work?
Are you saying this out loud? Because
Yeah.
well, Deska would made it very clear she doesn't want, but that's just her.
I would say, I would like as you guys are talking, I would, I'm over here with Deska and we're like going over this body, and I'm sure we'll do checks in a sec. But I would say, ask them what happened to Garo, and I would suggest that since they seem safer in the cells for now than being out of them, I don't see a rush in letting them out until we've seen what else this place has to offer. Because we can always come back and save them. I just don't want to have to worry about these guys running around and possibly alerting if they run in the wrong direction, they'll alert the camps that we broke into their prison. So I'd rather just keep them there until we're ready to leave, so they don't bring trouble upon us.
It just doesn't make sense to me that there are people in. This is not a prison. There are people in cell just waiting. I don't get it.
It's like either you're in the cell so you don't get killed immediately, or you're not in the cell so you do get killed immediately. It just seems weird. Like the whole situation seems sus. But I'm mostly interested about Garo, so you can do as you please.
I would ask about the Garo first, and any response from that.
They took him. I didn't see where, but they took him somewhere deeper in this place. I assume he's in one of the other cells, maybe?
You a friend of yours then? You like him, or you don't like him, or you think you should be in a cell?
Yes, we're from the town. We're all from the same town where you all had visited last time.
So you know the secret password.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, because there wasn't one, so you passed that test.
My thing is, if Garo's still alive, we get Garo. Garo comes back and saves his people.
Yeah, he can tell us who's good and not.
Yeah, we don't know these people.
So I would say that to them. I'd say, well, if we could go find Garo and he's still good and all and shit, and he vouches for you, then we'll let you out.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. So many letters with P. 20. Because that's my minimum.
He seems a bit wary, but he agrees and says, "All right, we can wait here. Please hurry."
Just remember to scream really, really loudly if you see anyone.
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah, you're pretty good at screaming. It's, Knowles.
Oh, are we really leaving people locked up just because?
No. I would reiterate before Arnis that it's like, if we let them go and they go and alert the cultists by accident, and they come and we have more enemies to deal with, I'd rather do that afterwards. We're not going to leave them here. We are going to let them go. We're just not going to do it right now because it seems that it's safer for them to be in the cells
versus
running around.
Or they could just climb up the rope and leave.
or they can run into a patrol by accident, and the patrol comes to the
Right,
prison
we're
and
still
we get
in
ambushed
enemy
again.
territory.
Yeah. I don't want
And
them
then-
to panic and run off, and then the cultists see them and capture them, and them tell us we got rescued, and they come and surround the prison and kill us off.
And then another thing, one of the guys we just killed was in a cell. There's no guarantee that all these people are on the same side.
But I do promise we will rescue them. We're not going anywhere anytime soon, it looks like. There's much more to see here. So we'll be back for them, and we can actually leave with them and take care of them versus just letting them go and letting them fend for themselves, which is the crueler of the two options, if you ask me, Arnis.
So they were putting these cages,
We don't know that.
and then no, you don't. You don't know that, but I didn't know that the big stinky undead guy was going to pop out and try to eat Cav.
Right, but at the same time, look at this thing. You don't think it could have easily ripped the cage open and got to them? There's a reason they're in the cells and not being touched.
They could be
Nathaniel?
sacrifices.
Nathaniel, could you ask them why they're in the cages compared to the ones that were walking around?
Yeah, my person who likes to turn into gaseous blobs would like to know why you're in the cage.
We were punished. Our tribe was accused of killing some of the cultists. Our whole town was taken. Those who were not killed were put in here because of the attack that had happened with your group.
Can I see just like how generally I believe them?
Sure, you can do an insight.
Oh.
You think he's telling the truth. I mean, that is kind of what the other clan said, that their clan was attacked after you left. So
Great at chatting, not so great at knowing real motivations.
It
yeah,
does get-
so
it does
it
get-
would make
it's
sense
almost
that if they were under suspicion of being traitors, that their town may have been put to the torch, and the survivors may have just been thrown in here as sacrifices to some odd deity.
Why are they in the cages and not others wandering? And there was another that was wandering around, Nathaniel. Like when I first jumped in here, there was one in the hallway.
Yeah, I think that's what he was asking more, Raven, is because, like, why are they in cells versus not just dead as the other one who would just got in front of us?
So he says, I don't know, honestly. I'm assuming that they're keeping us here for some kind of sacrifice, maybe a ritual, but I don't know. I'm not sure why they didn't just kill us. They killed some of us, as I said, when we were thrown in here, but others they kept alive. I don't know what they had planned for us.
Well, then our best bet is still to leave them in the cage until we take care of the
Give me a d20 roll for events.
problem and then release them afterward. So they can at least leave with us.
Nathaniel, here's my conundrum. If these were Cavs people, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We would have released them by now.
I don't know why you're talking to me about it. I'm fine either way. You got the key, man. If you want to open the door, open the door.
If you say that, Arnis, I would look apologetically at Cav and you, but I would say, honestly, the last thing we need right now is, if we were planning on getting here and it was Cav's people and we're leaving immediately, I would agree with you. But if we are planning to stay and find out what else is in this prison, I don't see the value of letting people out of cages where they are safe, at least for the moment, from whatever creatures are lurking around, than having them trailing us and have more things for us to worry about.
That's
Laz,
also
what do you
That's also circumstantial because our enemy right now is cultist gnolls. They are gnolls. We don't know if they are cultists or not. They're just in cages. We came into this place and they're in cages. That does not necessarily mean that they are our allies just because they're in a cage.
Didn't say they were allies. Laz, what do you think?
Well, I've learned in the past few days that this group does whatever the fuck they want, so just let them do what they want and don't argue.
If you want to let them out, Arnis, let them out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from letting him out.
Bickering is dangerous. We must make a decision and move on.
I'm just saying you'll have to watch over every single one you let out of the cage.
Get out of here, climb the rope, and leave. I just hand the key to one of the guys in the cages, and I walk off.
he says, thank you, and he
At
starts.
least you could, kind of protect me in case they attack. But okay.
Yeah.
They all rush over here. Rah, no.
Get him! Tell Wabba this.
Get the talkie one. No, they. So he starts letting their people out. They rush in and probably begin climbing out.
Did you guys
I
leave?
would-
Any final advice? Fancy shit in your cages? Is there any fancy shit in this cage? Anything?
Is there loot in the
Fancy
cages?
shit
Yeah.
in the
He
cage.
just left him with a bunch of gold. You don't see.
know.
You don't see anything in the cage of value.
Someone might have Eastered something. You don't know.
Nathaniel, can you ask them where they plan on going, please?
Sure. What my dude said. I would translate.
So Nathaniel, are you coming back over here then at this point?
Yeah, I would.
All right. So he says, "I don't know. We have to get out of here. Anywhere but this pit."
Well, there's men to the south, men to the east, men to the west, and men to the north. So
And
good
trolls.
luck getting through them.
Yeah.
Good luck without.
You don't necessarily have
everyone.
to translate this, but Deska says that, and I'm like, yeah, there's just danger everywhere, so I'm glad you're free to run into danger. And I look at Nathaniel, I'm like, don't translate that, please. And then I go back to this guy.
I translate that.
So this one kind of looks at Cavarius and he says, "You've been marked by them. You will turn. You will become a ghoul."
That's not good. Did we know this already?
He's just looking at Cavarius, and he seems to have some terror in his eyes, and he begins climbing out after saying that. Ah.
So
Do you translate that, Nathaniel?
I kind of look at Cav for a moment and say, you got anything you want to tell us about?
Well, you guys can see the wound, like the decaying wounds on my body. Like,
Yeah,
I mean-
it's not like it's a fucking.
yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't hidden. This happened in combat, so we know. of it.
You would see that.
Okay. I think I may have missed that last session. So
no, it happened
that-
just
it
now.
happened
Oh, just now, yeah.
And the
It
thing
happened
bit
from
him.
this guy. Yeah.
I mean, to be
Gotcha.
fair, Nathaniel was kind of down the other hallway, so he might not have
True,
noticed.
true.
I
Also,
probably
it's
look
Nathaniel.
rough.
do we need to kill Cav?
You could try.
As they do that, can I do a nature check and see what I can find about
Yeah.
this guy?
Don't
Yeah,
we have
sure.
a cleric?
So the last one, he says, "Thank you again, friends. I hope that you as well escape this place." And he's gonna climb out.
I came here on our own, but okay.
What'd he say?
Says, there may be others deeper within, and he gives you back the key. And he says to Nathaniel, "If you can free them, please help the others of our clan. We are still friends to the cause against against the cultists."
Idea why you think I wanted this key, but thanks, I guess.
So
What
as for,
happened to this group?
I don't
Oh,
know.
apparently everyone's very whiny.
I know.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Like
I'm
what?
like, Lazarus is sulky. Nathaniel's like, nothing matters. Artis is like,
Like a bunch of emo high school kids here.
My goodness.
You don't tell
Oh,
me what
God.
to do. Anyway, for this guy, you would be able to make a religion check to try to know more about him.
Oh,
Wait, do
religion.
I have religion.
Yeah, he's undead.
I
so-
have religion.
Hey,
So
buddy.
Lazarus looks over the creature.
Not
I
much
don't
though.
fucking know. So Lazarus, you know that they are fiendish undead known as Morezi? Yeah, Morezi. They are... Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm sorry. These are demons. These are not undead. But they are immune to poison, but they are demons. So it would be Arcana to know more about them.
And I don't know anything.
Well, I'm used
Even
to
less.
Nathaniel, get in there.
I mean, I already rolled a 3, so can I roll again, or how do you
Sure,
want to do that?
that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot better.
Better.
So yeah, you know that they are called Morezi, and that they have a strange link to ghouls. They have, let's see, they have a lot of the elemental resistances that demons have, and they can raise corpses as ghouls without much effort. So if they're around corpses, they're especially dangerous. You know, they also do that bite attack that has afflicted your Minotaur. And you know that if they reduce his charisma enough, his life force, he will die and return as a ghoul later.
No.
Which
He's a
might be
leper.
what that other ghoul was talking about. No, the
I relay everything other than the charisma fact and tell Cav, you've got about 3 days.
I'll just
Christ, Nathaniel, what is wrong with you?
And I don't
Oh,
know.
actually, you
I
know what?
wouldn't-
Yeah, sorry, I haven't been playing Nathaniel. He's not that type of person, so no.
I was gonna say
thank
I have
you.
a passive insight of 18. I want to know.
Yeah,
if I
never mind,
Yeah,
sorry.
Nathaniel, did you pick up a weapon too and you're like, let's
Yeah,
change your
dude.
character?
It's over.
Sorry.
Nothing matters.
I missed a week. I don't know. I'm kind of out
It's
of.
really,
out
you're
of-
feeling it out. I get it. It's so
Okay,
funny.
don't worry.
You got 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, honey, can you find My Chemical Romance CD real quick and
Oh,
put it on?
I would translate all of it and say, yeah, we should probably figure out, maybe go to the library, find some books. I could probably help you, but
So-
for now, you're kind of in trouble, buddy.
one
Do we
more
have a greater restoration scroll?
one more thing. Oh, and the other thing, you had medicine, right?
I jack of all trades,
So give me a medicine check.
and I actually do have a greater restoration spell.
All right.
Oof.
Well, you don't know much about this affliction, how to get rid of it, but
We could give it a shot.
as
I do have a greater restoration spell.
okay. The other thing you know is that these demons, when they eat someone, they can assume the form of the creature they've eaten for several days.
Huh.
So they could.
Look like people.
And I would
They can
translate
look
that,
like
or I would say
things.
that and remind folks. So yeah, we really can't trust anyone, and all those gnolls we just let out. Maybe they.
One of them might be one of these things.
Or it could be Cav.
We
Come on,
haven't
guys.
taken our eyes off of him. What?
All right, let's one thing at a time. Can we please try to use that scroll on Cab so we can see exactly what problems we have in front of us beyond the prison?
So I can. I will say that
It's a chance.
It is a
Yeah.
level 5 spell, so I'm technically level 4. So I know there's like a challenge I have to make to be able to cast it or something like that, right?
Oh, really?
Can I
Yeah,
help you
if
with
you
it?
couldn't normally cast it because of a level difference, I think
Yep.
the DC to cast it is like 1d. I think it's like, I want to say it's 10 plus the level of the spell.
So
So
it's
it would
a
be
DC
15, and you'd have to roll a d20 with a charisma modifier because that's your spell casting. So you'd have to beat a 15.
So I have a greater than 50% chance of being able to cast it. But
Can I give him the help action on the check, or is it just him?
No, I'm trying to remember if you use your proficiency bonus for this check. I want to say no, but I might be wrong about that.
Do we lose the scroll if he fails?
Yes, if he
Yes.
fails,
Yeah, I'm
the
pretty
spell
sure.
is expended and nothing happens.
Okay.
you can't give yourself inspiration, right? Bardic inspiration.
I don't think so.
Yeah, a bonus action creature other than you. It specifically
No,
says
but
not.
you can give yourself normal inspiration.
How many inspiration? I've used a couple recently. I only have one. I don't. Yeah,
I mean,
I have one.
I will say,
We
I'll,
I have a lot of inspiration.
I have
points.
one.
can
I
cast
could
it.
try, but
If Cav is
Since-
to...
You have to be able to cast the spell. Like if you can't. do
I'm
it,
I can
pretty
cast
sure
it.
a cleric. Yeah, I was about to say he could cast it. I'm pretty sure I could.
Wait,
if
Lazarus can cast it?
Yeah,
As his
Restoration,
paladin,
I believe, is a paladin spell, yes.
I have
You
lesser
have level
restoration
5.
already.
Can you cast level 5 spells?
No.
Eventually.
Then you have the same problem I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you have inspiration points? That's my
Gotcha.
I think because I got 5.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if
the
you want
only
to go
reason.
So,
Whatever
There's
you
two
want. If
things
you got
we can do here.
inspiration,
so to translate this into roleplay, Laz is like, I am very capable. I could do this.
Yes.
Well, I'm
He
capable
tests
too.
himself
I'm
with
just
his
saying
blade.
it's risky.
So there's two options. We can either A, just try to do it, so we can at least eliminate it, or B, we can continue traveling through here and see if maybe we can discover any more information on how we can either do it more successfully.
I'd rather take the chance.
Do
and
I
get
know
him
how
out.
close Cav is? Like how much lower his how many more bites he might take before he would this would actually inflict him?
Is it a cumulative?
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
you can kind of tell that you could tell that his like his looks and his ability to speak and just general force of personality is extremely degraded. So you think it would be very dangerous. Like if he was to take a couple more hits, he might very well succumb.
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell that much with him because he wasn't exactly a cult of personality before.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, I do think it's worth it. So here you go. If you want to take it, here's a copy of it. I actually have 2 of these, by the way. I just realized.
Cool. So we have 2 chances. There's 2.
I mean, do you have an inspiration point?
I have a inspiration point.
Well, if you want to use it, go ahead. I
No,
got
you
5.
use
So...
You use yours. You go for it, man. You got
All
this.
right, I'll use
That way, when it fails,
inspiration.
everybody can blame you.
Call upon Aronius.
All right,
This
so
is
you're
this is
going
the
to
moment.
you're going to
Yeah.
attempt to use the scroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna use inspiration.
You know
So-
what?
And
Fuck. 1 sec.
1 second. Ah, damn it's an attack roll or saving throw. Well, you can also inspire me.
Oh yeah, I can inspire you, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you could.
So yeah, that actually works out better. So
could
I will
could
do
you
some
just,
bardic inspiration on this.
Could you link inspiration really quick?
Yep.
Let's
Do
see.
creature ability check, which I assume this would be attack roll or saving throw.
And it's a D8. Ooh,
This is an ability check. So yeah, you could give him an inspiration.
Would bless work?
No, bless his attacks.
Saving throws.
throws.
Well, it's an attack or saving throw.
Yeah,
This
but
is
that's
not- This is not a saving throw. It's just an ability check. It's a
Yeah.
charisma ability check. So
I'm just trying to stack everything I can.
Yeah.
Get in there,
Did
buddy.
you clarify whether or not he gets to use proficiency or not for the scroll?
I don't think so. So I believe
Okay.
it's just
For
D20
Herodias.
plus his wisdom, and you can roll that with advantage, and you get plus what, a D6 or a D8?
D8.
Is it wisdom or
now.
charisma?
Wait, plus wisdom? I have 0 wisdom, by the way.
No, there's no wisdom. It's wait, your spell casting. Oh,
Charisma.
your spell casting as a paladin, I think, is wisdom, isn't it?
No, charisma.
It's charisma.
Is it?
Pretty sure. Because I have a +8 on spell attack bonus and a spell save DC of 16. So I'm pretty sure that's adding up my charisma. Let me check. Paladin.
It is charisma. Yep. So yeah, it would be charisma.
I thought so. I was about to say.
I was like, damn.
So it would be my 4 from charisma, or what would it be?
Yeah, it'd be +4. 1d20
So-
plus 4.
Oh,
You said you were using an inspiration point?
Yes, I am. So that's a D.
Yes.
Well, he
and you're
is.
also using
sorry.
inspiration, yeah.
How do I do an advantage roll?
It should automatically roll twice unless you change the settings. So
No,
if
but
you-
what am I pressing something?
No, you
Or
just
I'm just
roll. It'll roll
typing.
twice, and we'll. So, you press on your sheets under the saving throws. I believe there is a. So basically, you just click on charisma on your ability scores, like you mouse over charisma. And
Oh,
click
yeah.
Oh, okay.
that. There it is.
Um,
Oh,
I mean, wrong character, but I was.
Yeah,
doing it.
Oh, never mind. So
That
no,
was, that was not him. That
you
was-
you must roll Lazarus.
You must.
yeah. So I've used an inspiration point plus a D8. So
17?
All right, so 17
Okay.
would be enough. And Kvarius, you feel the damage drain off you as Lazarus chants, drawing holy energy into you. You feel completely restored.
I got one more of these left, so don't get bit again, please.
Thank you, Lazarus. Thank you for helping my friend.
Hey, I was the one that gave him
Oh,
the spell.
thank
Don't I get any
Nathaniel.
credit?
Yeah, I'm the one that reminded him he had this. So whatever.
thank them.
No. I'm memeing.
Well, we
I
should
jest. I mean.
we should probably move in further. Look around this place. I assume we're trying to find your friend, who you said was captured.
Yeah, let's get going.
All right, we should have a set
So,
formation.
Arnis, I saw you went south a bit. Just as an FYI, there are 2 doors here. And I think you see down a ways there are 2 other doors.
Yeah, I see down there. Yeah. Do they look like they've been used recently? Like scuffed on the doors or anything like that?
So this one actually is open. So,
Peek inside.
all right, let me see. So, yeah, this door is open. You take a look inside,
Just want to go down and follow Arnis.
and you
Yeah, I
see
was just trying to establish a formation for
it
down
looks
these.
like a small cell. It looks like there's some chains on the ground, but other than that, nothing else is present in here.
Okay. Various. You can check that door as well. This one's a small cell. Someone was chained up in here at some point.
I'll check this door.
Was that Laz? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Cavarius.
Yes. We both have very dark depictions of our characters, yes.
All right,
But
so
mine is a blonde elf.
Make sure to check for any traps on the door so you don't die, Laz.
all right, so
Well, I said I'm checking, but yeah, I might move and say, "Hey, Deska, it might be better for you."
so the other door is open as well.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, it's not locked. It's easily pushes inward. And
Fuck it,
you
I'm
would
pushing it.
see, as you
There
push
you
the door
go.
open, another room.
Oh, God.
Though this one does
I
have
just saw them.
creatures in it. You see, it looks like 2 creatures, more of the cultists, sitting on a bench in here, though they don't immediately do anything as you open the door. They seem to just be sitting on a bench with almost like a 1,000-yard stare in their eyes.
Has it been an hour since we first started talking to those gnolls?
It's been about 50 minutes, so it's about 8:50 at this point.
So I would use my
Oh, then
abilities
I'm
to talk to
not
them.
concentrating
They would be able
anymore.
to understand me.
Well, they don't react to Lazarus.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
If you walk in, they just both continue to sit there with blank expressions on their face.
Hello, Earth to or what Gaia to gnolls? Gaia to gnolls? Anyone read? No? Okay.
These definitely look like cultists, though, as they are much bigger and stronger looking than the other gnolls that were prisoners. But
Are there
again,
flails around?
none of the cultists have flails that you've seen.
Can I kind of examine them, try to see if I can intuit anything about what's causing them to be all catatonic?
Oh yeah, sorry, this guy shouldn't be marked with a weapon. Give me a medicine check.
Yup, that I can.
Or Arcana, either would work.
Let's see, Arcana's a +1, Medicine's a +1, so both super high.
So it definitely seems like some sort of trance or some sort of like maybe magically induced state. But yeah, it's hard to say exactly what's going on. There's no definite indicator. They're just kind of sitting there, almost lifeless,
So,
like their
would
minds have been destroyed or affected in some way.
Would I think that this is a magical effect that might be affected by Dispel Magic?
Give me an Arcana.
Sure.
Was this door open as well?
It was
That's
open when
going
you
to-
came down here, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you have no idea. It
Yeah.
it could be or it couldn't be. It seems like yeah.
They're cultists, so do we just slit their throats? Do we try to heal them? What do you guys think?
Do they
We
have
vote we slay
any?
them.
Do they have any of those? Any like bite marks from the demon? Like any visible wounds like that, or is it just trance?
So you examine them closer, kind of look over their bodies. You do see a couple of wounds that could be bite marks on them.
So they might be mid-transformation? Is a trans... I don't know this, so I would verbalize this to Nathaniel. I'd say, would this be effect of them slowly transforming? Like what Cav might have gone through?
So, from what you know, Nathaniel, there is no mid transformation. They just sort of die if they're reduced to 0 charisma.
Clearly, if you had studied magical knowledge of any kind, and I would go on at length about how dumb you were for asking that question.
But would you answer the question?
Yes, I would.
Oh, okay.
No, just insult you.
This
That's
insults you.
Yeah, it's like Lazarus 2.0. It's got two of you here. It's great. Yeah, I see. I don't see a reason to leave them alive. I'm curious, though. I don't know about Arcana. If we kill them, would whoever put them in this state be aware that they died and be aware that we're here?
Well, that's a good question.
I don't know. I'm not a magic person. But, I mean, you know,
Well, clearly
Lazarus looks thirsty over there, so if he wants to do his thing, I won't stop him.
I mean, I could dispel magic on one of them, and we could potentially interrogate them, and that might be useful.
Would you want to waste the magics on it?
Sphere, yeah.
You know, I'm still pretty strong. I didn't use a lot in that last battle, but it's a decently high-level spell to do that.
I recommend we save our resources for as long.
We should probably either lock them here or just slay them. They could come for us later if whatever magic's affecting them are activated.
And we searched them. There's no anything of interest on them that would.
No, they both just have the tattoos of cultists. But other than that, they don't have anything.
That's separate from the Maw tattoo, correct? That the trolls had, or is it the same one?
No, these ones actually have cultist tattoos. The tattoo markings of Yinagu. The other ones that you fought in the hall had the Maw tattoos.
Okay.
Or the markings of the Maw.
I would, I would say...
I draw my short sword and I just push it up through their throats on the brain of the one on the right.
And as he does that, I was about to say, well, okay. I mean, I'm okay with that, but I'm also, killing defenseless things is usually not a good thing. But your call, man. You kind of were like gung ho on releasing the other things, and now you're a murder hobo. But gotcha.
We're here to kill cultists.
I mean,
I killed the other one too.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, and I killed the other one too. Same thing. Up
That's
through
cool
his throat into his
like,
brain.
Ritually casting detect magic again.
Alright.
Since time has passed.
So it'll be 10 minutes, but you can say you're starting that.
Mm-hmm.
So as I see him doing that, okay. So shall we get going then?
Sure.
Yeah. There was nothing of note in this room after Deska went in there.
No, the only thing you would have noted is that this room didn't have a bench like the other one did. It just had chains.
Guys, why is Nathaniel in front?
I think because we're all like awkwardly moving our tokens,
cannot
so
see.
there's no order to it all.
Gotcha.
You want to go forward?
As we leave, besides, and you may have already answered this question, but besides the knolls, there was nothing on the walls. There was no sigils, no paints, no runes, nothing. It's just empty room, 2 knolls, and a trance on a bench, and that's it, correct?
Do you want to take a quick look around?
Yeah, as we're leaving, like, they're dead and bleeding out, I would just do a quick glance to see if there was anything in here. Like,
Does anybody open these 2 doors that we just walked past?
Yeah,
We didn't actually walk past them. I was waiting for the other part to finish.
So, Fitzgerald, you do a quick look around. With a 19, as you're examining the walls, you're kind of moving some of the dust aside, and you notice what you thought may have been just cracks and just natural, like, discolorations. There might be some markings on these walls. Do you have religion?
I don't.
Okay, so you're not sure exactly what these markings mean. They look like some kind of runic markings. Like something that might be used to... do you have Arcana?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
But what I would say is, let's say at the tail end, as we're starting to filter out, I would like look around, and then I would notice them, and I would say...
and now you would
Nathaniel,
notice them in this room, too.
Yeah, I would say, Nathaniel, did you see these markings on the wall?
And let me come over and take a look. And so I'm gonna make my way back there.
Okay.
And then I would point to them
Conga
and
line.
yeah, and I would,
So
and as the, just for continuity, I would just tell the group that, like, Nathaniel's checking something out real quick, so don't stray too far.
all right, Nathaniel,
I know nothing about them.
you look at these runes. So religion might tell you something as well.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I got religion.
He says drunkenly.
Apparently, Lazarus has been drinking.
I got me some gods. Oh, fuck me.
So
Oh, Daniel.
Nathaniel, yeah, you have no idea about these runes. Lazarus, these look like religious symbols, and you would guess they are similar to the markings you saw on the gnolls that attacked you up here. The ones that you thought may have been tattoos, but they look to be a similar type.
For the maw, correct?
Yeah. And actually, they could be magical. You wonder if they were having some sort of influence on the guys who were sitting in here, and possibly
yell out.
I'm possibly on you all now.
I'm gonna yell at Deska to come over here. Deska!
Deska doesn't have Arcana, does?
Conga line.
Give me a
No, but she has detect magic, right?
give me
It's
a
warming up.
D20 roll.
I already made one, so someone else do one.
All right, I'll do it.
Deska, you do it because it's your fault if we get attacked.
It's my fault, you say.
Hey, I rolled a 6. You rolled a
What's
9.
your perception, Arnis?
Mine, my passive is 17.
Okay. So as you're kind of standing there waiting for them, you think you hear movement coming from somewhere to the south.
What?
Do I see any light or anything like that?
You do not know. So something is down in the dark.
I'm going to pass without a trace myself.
Bye, bitches!
And then I'm going to sneak down here and peek around the corner, see what I see.
All right, give me a stealth check.
This is plus 10. I'll pass without a trace.
All right, so 23.
Yep.
You see how? What's your dark vision? How far?
30
can you
feet.
see? All right, so you have disadvantage, but you would see something moving around in the dark. A creature you have not seen before.
Sexy.
Those are my favorite words.
It doesn't seem to notice you as it passes around the corner here, heading south.
It moves away from me.
Yeah. Well, it does. It didn't
No.
see you, as far as you could tell.
All right. And nothing else in the hallway.
No, it just seemed like there was some kind of demonic dog-looking creature over here.
Okay. I'll walk back up the hallway until I see whoever the first person I encounter in the hallway is. I have no idea who that is at this point.
Hi.
Well, I'm standing right here.
Oh yeah, he's a...
Hey, Cav, there's a demon dog around the corner heading south. Might want to pass the word to the other people poking around in the room.
What, Lass? What did you...
Then I'll come up and go.
So hang on, I'll just do Deska really quick as she was kind of doing that. So Deska, you came up there, and what did you say to them?
What is it?
Do you have detect magic?
I'm casting it. As you see her hands moving.
I believe those symbols or those scratch marks or whatever the fuck they are might be magical, so maybe you can tell us a little bit about that. Please, baby.
Okay, take that back. I still gotta finish it. I have to finish the incantation.
So as you are chanting and kind of waiting, Cav would come up here.
Arnis says there's a demon dog down there.
I would nod to Cav, and I come in here and I say to Nathaniel, "There are hot dogs in the hallway." I think he said.
What are you bringing to the picnic?
Hot dogs in the hallway or
I'm
something?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Hot dogs.
I would look at Cav, and I would I assume you said that long enough or loud enough for everybody to hear that. So I would come
Yeah.
out and I would just like post up, keeping an eye on this.
So,
Where are the
Ron,
light sources here? Out of
That's a
curiosity.
good one.
So I don't know who's carrying a torch, but there should be one lit torch right now.
Daniel has one on him.
Okay, so Nathaniel has the light source.
And did this guy come with a
Well, where'd it
torch?
go?
Because
There it
is that yours? There it is. Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering why this torch was like here, so I'll put it in the doorway for you to pick back up because I was wondering.
I
where light
think
was coming from.
Nathaniel lit his own torch, but someone had lit a torch and dropped it down, which
I
actually
had-
would
Somebody
be,
picked up.
or maybe Kavarius lit a torch. But yeah, this one would be, one of them would be burning out about now, which is probably Nathaniel's because it's been about an hour. But
Okay.
Kavarius'
wait.
torch is still going.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said torch. I have a light stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
okay,
then,
yeah.
you have a light stone. Then that's fine.
Okay.
I
I keep saying torch because I use the torch icon, but yeah, it is a light stone.
So when he said the information while there and there, I'm gonna move up a little bit to like right here, and then I'm just gonna post up and listen for anything coming this way, since I assume Arnis is on the other side of this hallway.
All right. So you're keeping an eye out. So you're trying to pass 10 minutes to complete your ritual.
Is that what we want to do?
Will
Okay.
that tell us the nature of it, or will it just tell you it's magical?
It will tell me it's magical in the school, but I think that's all it tells.
What's our goal in doing that? It's
I have no idea.
I guess, yeah. I was hoping to get context from Nathaniel, so I don't know if context if
it's
the
not
tech
my
magic.
magic. It wouldn't really help me that much. I already tried to figure out what it is. I'm not going to be able to figure it out further.
Yeah. So I would say honestly, if the tech magic won't give us more context, then then we should move on. But Lazarus is the one that called Deska over, so that's what I would verbalize. That I would move over here, and I would let Lazarus and Deska come to an agreement.
Oh well, if you don't have it already casted, then let's just move along.
Cool.
We
She
don't want to
said
stay too long.
casting it. Also, Cav, if you need a light stone, I have one in the pouch right here. I can't grab it because I'm still casting. But
You gave them dark vision, didn't you, at the beginning of this?
Yes,
You gave them about
but-
300 feet.
yeah, but you know, it's still good to have a light stone compared to a torch.
Cav will take it he'll take it later when you're done casting, but he's gonna come down here and he's just gonna open one of these doors.
All right. So as you pass by, Stellan says, "Cav, are you all right? You seem a bit wounded still from the last encounter. Do you need rest?"
No, I'm fine.
And she nods. As you pull on this door, it seems to be locked.
Get down!
And
I just
Pretty sure we're fucked.
both of these
there's a
doors
trap.
seem to be locked.
I'll look at Deska and go, "You're the sneaky one," and I'll just
A
move.
little bit rude.
Deska is looking past you as she's still chanting, and yeah, not gonna dignify that with a response. But she'll say thieves
He
can't.
didn't say thief.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. It's not. She's not actually mad. Thieves can't to Fitz. Hey Fitz, there's a locked door up here. They're calling for us.
Nathaniel,
Let's see if
you're
you
the
don't
one-
fail this check.
Nathaniel,
I'm not
do you
doing
have
it.
the key that the Null gave you?
Yes, I do.
I would say, can you pass that forward and see if it's a skeleton key, and if not, I'll try to unlock the door.
Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Get out of the way. 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 Go ahead. Move.
so-
Move.
Trip him.
When you're not in combat, you can technically be on the same square. It's just
I know this is just total RP stuff crap.
yeah.
And then I would attempt to use the key on the doors.
So no, this key is a different key. It's smaller. It does not fit.
Yeah, this one wrong key for wrong door. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Are you
Thank
talking
you.
at this volume, or are you actually whispering?
Like a little bit quiet, but not not super
It's
quiet.
Nathaniel. Come on.
It's Nathaniel.
I demand a wisdom saving throw to see if he was talking at that volume or not.
Yeah, give me an encounter check, D20.
Yeah, short of unless you guys tell me to be quiet, Nathaniel's not going to.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we also know that you're a very learned person, so I imagine the learned person would also be aware of not being that loud in the middle of an enemy encampment.
Deska
But
gets
I'm not.
tired.
But you do you, boo.
She gets tired of telling you guys that, and then you immediately get mad that she tells you to be quiet.
You
Don't
do
tell
the
me to
roll,
be
Nathaniel.
quiet.
This is all you, buddy.
Okay, yep, D20.
All right.
Okay.
So
Lucky 13.
yeah. So what are you all doing?
I am going to attempt to unlock the door.
Which
I'm going
door?
to start with the left.
Okay, the left one. Give me a thieves' tools check.
Your left or my left?
All right.
Your other
So
left.
you attempt to unlock it, but unfortunately, you are not having much success. So you could,
How
I
much
will.
you
do I
could
have
try
up?
to take 2 minutes to do it manually, or yeah, you're not going to be able to get in this.
Can I go to the other one instead?
Sure.
I give it a second, I give it a couple jingles, and I sigh in frustration, and then I'm just hold up a finger, and then I shuffle around, and
Clearly,
oh my god,
I was about to give you a bardic inspiration, but you rolled too fast.
oh no, it's yeah, it's in that one. So I'll jiggle it some more, and this time one of the picks break, and I'm just either the locks are ancient or they're just I'm just not accustomed to them, but it's not really working so well. So maybe this is a mystery for another time. We should keep going.
I mean,
How
I
much
can go
longer
in there
does
if you
Deska
like.
have on cast?
Probably about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. She'll sigh and break the cast of the. And she's like, "I'll give it a shot, Fitz. Hold on."
I mean, I could just go in there.
They're
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Into the locked rooms?
Yeah.
Okay,
Want
please
me to?
explain.
And Nathaniel pops, and he'll cast Dimension Door and just pop into the room on the left.
All right.
Now you're in the. Oh no.
Level 4?
I thought
Thank
Team
God
would,
we're okay.
but Deska wouldn't know, so she's like, "What do you?"
So unfortunately, you can't really visualize inside the room. I don't think.
You can
'Cause
arrive at yeah.
One you
I
can
stated the distance,
visualize.
so it'd be like
All right. So I guess
10 feet.
what distance do you want to teleport?
I'd be standing here, and I'd go 10 feet, so the other side of the door.
4th level 10-foot teleport.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. So you can teleport 10 feet forward with your dimension door.
And you can carry one willing person. Please take a person with you just in case.
I don't think he was saying he's taking anyone. So
Yeah. I would have brought my torch with me, though.
yeah, that's fine. I'll bring your torch with you. So in the room, as you teleport, you appear and you see that it is another room with those markings, and there is a creature chained up in the corner over here.
Where'd he go?
What are you doing, buddy?
But he is once again one of those has one of those 1,000-yard stairs.
Thank God.
Let's go
Give
protect
me
you to the door.
give me another D20 roll, please, for
Mere
events.
I think he's in there.
Oh. Alright. So, Arnis, as you're kind of watching all this unfold, well, actually, you've kind of gone down the hallway a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen and hope they all don't die a miserable death.
Us.
So, as you're kind of standing here, you hear footsteps coming towards the southern turn as a creature comes into view.
Okay, I will back up slowly.
Give me initiative rolls, please.
Oh, way to go,
You
guys.
are not backing up.
Yeah.
At least not yet. But you can back up in a moment, depending on what the initiatives are. Apparently, you think it may have heard the spell casting, because it was
We
still
got a
kind of in the
nice
area.
torch.
Oh, whoops, that was me. Sorry.
All right, go ahead, roll again.
I will put my 14 or no 16 on me. Why is it? I clicked on me. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Okay, sorry.
All right,
There we
so we
go.
got everyone. So Deska, you are the first to act as you hear a growling kind of coming from where Arnis is. What do you want to do? You hear noise coming from over here.
You might be muted, Deska.
Oh shoot. Hearing noise, she would immediately go into a stealth as a bonus action.
Okay.
I think we are standing on a light stone right now with Cavaliers. Or did you take it or you didn't take it?
He still has a torch. No, he has.
I still have the torch.
Yeah. I will half move, well, half speed to the corner and peek around and see the. Oh, okay. That is way bigger than I thought. Okay.
Does Arnis have a torch?
No.
No.
Goggles.
So why is this area lit up? That's weird.
Because Cav has a torch.
Oh, Cav, right. So
Wait,
you
am I on
move.
top of Cav?
So yeah,
I
you
am.
would move past Cav then into the area.
If
Yeah,
I
you would
move,
have to. You couldn't stop there. So yeah, you would have to move over to here.
yeah, I would move over to here. And it's safe to say it can see me from here.
Yes, it
Okay.
can see probably all three of you.
Freaky deaky. Okay, let me just do. I have to do a quick measure. Okay, 15. I will. I'm taking way too. Okay. I will move up to here. And I will throw my dagger at
Okay.
it, I guess. Okay. And boom.
Unfortunately, 13 is not going to be enough as it kind of ducks back and your dagger hits the wall over here. Clang.
I will recall my dagger, take a step back, and let me double check one.
Alright, Fitzgerald.
Okay. So hearing noise, it's gonna
I
be
will.
so.
I had one more thing. I was gonna bonus
Okay.
action Shield of Faith on that. I just didn't make sure it was a bonus action.
Alright, so you cast a spell. So Fitz, yeah, you hear something going on to the south as Deska runs over there and you hear some spell casting happening.
So if I understand correctly, it's like 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, right? Because it's double to get past people.
Yeah.
So 35 is here, and I see this guy. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and dash. So 35, 45, 50, 55 to right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to pop 2 shots at it. Both
Alright.
just normal shots.
So it would have some cover.
Yeah.
But you can take some shots at it. So 15, unfortunately, would hit the cover, clang, as the arrow hits the wall here. And 21, that would land a shot.
So ignore the sneak attack.
Okay, so it would be 8 and 9, so 17. So it snarls as you shoot it in the side with an arrow.
Dash lets you move twice your movement, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I was at 55 here, so then I'll go 60, 65, 70, and end there. Just because on my first turn I get 40 movement because of Gloomstalker, so then that would be where I end up, and that's my turn.
Alright. The large demon creature stalks up this way, angered at the shot on it, but it can't get past Arnis, so it is going to growl and lunge at you. It will use its multi-attack. So it gets a bite and a stinger. You notice now that the large dog has a tail stinger. So first it bites at you. 14 versus AC. Not
And
a very good
misses.
roll. And then it sends its tail stinger at you, which would be a 13 versus AC. Does not miss.
That misses as well.
So that would end its turn. Estellan.
Still, I'm just hearing
Where did he go? What's going on?
the commotion down south. Will dash to the combat, so she'll just end up right there. But she won't be able to do anything
So
else.
she just moves up. All right.
Yeah.
Arnis.
Okay, I'm going to attack. Then we're going to step in the wind the hell out of there.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an attack roll. 16 would be enough to hit it, so you give it a solid punch as it's lunging at you. For 7 and 6, so 13.
Then one more attack.
17 would also land a solid hit, as there's another little explosion of radiant energy. For 11. All right.
And then we're going to shadow step the hell out of there.
All right.
Can I see past? How big is the creature? I can see past it down the hall.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean,
Okay,
it's
okay.
not a 10-foot blob. You can see past
All
it.
right, we're gonna pop over there then. That's
Okay.
it for my turn.
All right. Nathaniel.
Am I hearing the things outside the door?
So-
or
Probably. I mean, it's not a soundproof door. You would hear as you teleport in, you go to kind of talk to this guy, and you would start hearing like casting and maybe some low like yells coming from outside here.
Oh, seems like I need to go save my friends again. Come over here and kind of jiggle the door. Can I unlock it from the inside?
It looks like. Yeah, sure. There's a lock on the inside here.
I was waiting for you to say no, and I'm trapped in here for eternity.
Oh, Cav.
Yeah.
Cav's not in the turn order because he had the torch. He initially got a 21. So he's not
go
in
ahead
turn
and
order.
re-roll your initiative, Cav.
Okay.
Yeah, you may have rolled as the torch by accident. If you ever do that, I'll delete the torch and you just re-roll. Alright, so I'll jump Cav in here then after Nathaniel. Cav, what do you want to do?
I will hear the commotion, rage, and run in.
Alright, so you rush in, raging, you and your ally both taking this thing on. 16 would land a solid hit with the first attack for 19 damage. And 26 would land another solid attack. Solid hit for another 19. You wound the creature with those attacks and it is definitely angry at you now.
Okay. And that'll be me.
Alright, Lazarus.
So was that my full turn, just opening the door?
What else do you want to do? Go ahead and you can keep going.
Yeah. So was it an action, bonus action, or what did it take to open the door?
It was your action.
Okay, so I'd step out here. So that was, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so I can see it now. I can see them. Bonus action. Give some, or actually, I'm down to my last Bardic Inspiration, so I'll save it. Well, yeah, so I went ahead and asked for the rest of my turn, and I am actually not going to do anything with it. So.
Alright, so you just move over there. Lazarus, what are you going to do?
I don't think I can move past Nathaniel, right?
Why wouldn't you be able to move past Nathaniel?
Because up to here, that's 20 feet. Then Nathaniel's
well, you
up
could
would be
dash
30.
past him.
Yeah, but I don't really want to dash.
Okay, well, then no, you cannot move past Nathaniel.
Fuck. Mm. Alright, fuck it, I'll dash. That's 35. And I'll go here. It's not like it. Well, I'll just go here. It's not like it can do anything else.
All right, Deska.
Okay.
Are you muted there, Deska?
Yeah, I had to fix it. It's a lot of people. Guess I'm just gonna steady aim, throw my dagger.
All right, so you take an attack with advantage. 20 would strike, cutting him for 17.
To think I was gonna go to the front line. Haha, in my turn.
All right. So Nathaniel, you hear a click come from this door.
Oh, great. So I went into the wrong door. Okay.
The
Well,
wrong
actually-
right
Oh,
door.
yeah.
Actually,
I
you
got
probably
clapped.
went. You actually probably went into the right door.
I would have got clapped, bro. Like,
No,
woo.
Raven. He went to the left door. What are you talking about?
Hey, what's up, boy?
But
Let me in.
all right. So,
I just heard a click. Nothing else shows up.
no, something is gonna show up. The door
What
opens, and a
Silvery barbs. The door does not open.
yeah. He
Oh
fails
my
his roll to open the door. So a gnoll walks out, but this gnoll is not like ones you've seen before. It actually does have a flail, and it looks even bigger than the Yunogu cultists, and has more of those maw tattoos on it. He says something in what you assume is gnollish as he steps forward, threatening with his maul, but that's all he can do.
Would I still have comprehend languages up?
How long does it last?
It would have been an hour, I believe.
Oh, yes. So he would say, devour.
Okay.
Deska's turn ends. Fitzgerald, what do you want to do?
I would curse, and I would tell Lazarus they're coming from behind us, and then I'm going to bonus action apply my hunter's mark to this guy that I'm still concentrating on,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna pop a normal shot at it.
All right.
Hey!
It's our time.
All right, so that is a crit. So he is struck for, let's see, 10, 11,
27?
then the hunter's mark. 27. So as you hit the creature square in the face, it is going to roar, and... Sorry, I just need to check something.
One, two, three. God. Rolling 3 ones in there. I'm like, come on, game. For damage.
Alright, so yeah, you would hit the creature square in the face and it would topple over.
And then as it dies, well, it roars, and I wince a little bit because that can't be good for sneakiness. And then I'll just turn. And to look at this guy, and again, just gesture, or just mention to the others that there's one on Nathaniel. That's me.
Okay. The Shusuva goes. This one is dead. However, another one comes running around the corner from north back here and comes at you, Arnis. Like, what the?
The sequel.
There's another one. Alright, so it's going to make an attack at you, Arnis, with a bite and a stinger.
Keep hearing a dog in the background. It's like the perfect sound effects for this battle.
Yeah. It's, I think my pup is getting sad being locked in here, but I can't trust him to be let out, so he has to stay with me right now.
all good.
So this dude gets initiative on me, dick. Okay.
21 versus AC.
Yeah, that would hit.
Smack him.
All right.
Smack.
So he strikes you for 34 piercing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, what the? So this thing kind of comes running up and jumps on Arnis, bringing him down.
Were you wounded?
Yep.
He was.
I only have 40. I only have 45 hit points, guys.
Well, I have
Estelle
38.
goes. She says, "Oh gods, Arnis!"
She'll charge in and stand over his body.
Okay, that's fine. So actually, with
Take a
30 feet, she would have to stand here because it would be difficult terrain to move on his body.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So go ahead and give me her attacks on this thing. 27 would land with the first attack. Does she have a magical weapon?
No. No, she
No,
doesn't.
that might not matter. Let me double check. This thing is
Toss her
demonic.
grenade.
Yeah, so unfortunately, as she hits it, it seems to resist the damage, and it only takes 6. Says,
Okay.
it's stronger than I thought, and she would hit it again, doing another 2. So it snarls. Anything else for Stellan?
Nope.
Arnis.
I'm unconscious, dude.
All right, give me a death save.
Oh my god, just dude.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Where do we do that on the roll 20 sheet? On the roll 20 sheet.
First
Where is
time.
it?
So there is a area for death saves, I think in the middle of the sheet. You click on
Hit dice. Death saves, failures. Oh, death saves. Do I just click on death save?
Yeah, you just
Yep.
click
We'll
on
find
it.
out.
All right,
well.
so you fight off death for the time being as you can feel your life essence ebbing away. Nathaniel, what are you doing?
Nathaniel will say, "Oh, okay, yeah, another thing, get next to me and go ahead and do some unsettling words on him."
All right, so you cast unsettling words on this new creature.
Good roll. And we'll go ahead and cast at 3rd level Dissonant Whispers on him.
All right, let me check something really quick.
Was he immune?
All right, so Dissonant Whispers, and it makes a Wisdom save. When he gets -6.
Yep.
He got a 25, which becomes a 19.
Damn.
He just looks at you and cackles.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Can I make him re-roll that?
Yes, I believe so. That's your reaction, right?
Yep, it is my reaction.
All right, so you silvery barbs. It gets another wisdom save.
Really want to make him run away from me.
It's probably a good time. 23 turns into a -6, 17. Nope, he does not care.
Ah, fuck. Okay. That's action, reaction. I can't actually see. Oh, I couldn't cast it anyway because I did my casting already. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. That kind of sucks.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's my turn.
Cavarius.
So Kavarius has enough movement that he will stand over Arnis.
All right, so Cavarius goes running in. Arnis!
Oh, I will give advantage to well, I guess it's too late to give it to Cav, so I'll give it to fits his next attack.
All right, mark yourself as using your reaction.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
And you spent the first level, right, for Silvery Barbs?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah, Kavarius, what are you doing?
Run in, hit 27 for 12, and then 26 for 12.
All right, so you rush in, attacking twice, landing 2 pretty good blows. Your axe does seem to penetrate its defenses, doing 24 damage. Did you rage?
I raged last turn.
Oh, okay, yeah, and this is kind of a continuation. All right, Lazarus.
Ah, God. Having Nathaniel there really makes it kind of hard to help him.
So I
So I'm
attack.
gonna
Flank.
I'm gonna use hold person on the demon.
All right, so you are casting a spell on the demon. Let's see, that's a wisdom save, right? For the demon?
Humanoid, though, right?
Yep.
Is these humanoids?
You sure
Oh,
you
it's
want to
a
cast that?
humanoid. It's a humanoid. No. I didn't see that it was only humanoids. Fuck. Fine, I'll cast it on this guy, yeah.
Nathaniel, what are you thinking over there, Nathaniel? What are you looking at?
Alright, you're casting.
Well, the thing is that he passed 2 wisdom saves so fucking strongly, but fuck it.
Yeah, he did.
I'll use it on the guy.
Alright, so you attempt to target him with another wisdom save. Stay. Hold. Oh, but he rolled a natural 1.
Finally.
That definitely works out. So he is held. As he becomes, was it paralyzed?
Yeah.
Alright,
Is it paralyzed?
I believe
Yep.
so.
And I'll move there, and then my turn.
Please mark yourself as concentrating.
Yep. And also, I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
Alright, Deska.
You might be muted again,
You're
Dustin.
muted.
And actually, let's do a quick 5-minute break because I think my pups need to be let out. So yeah, just a quick break.
Yep, that's fine.
Who let the
Okay.
Because I was before last.
All
moved
appreciated
there,
my use of my 4th level spell, right? That was a
it was
good,
amazing.
Oh,
I
it was
would've
good.
done
No,
the same
no, it's especially now that we're being ambushed by large things that one shot us. I'm like, thank God I used that 4th level spell.
I was before last move. I was gonna ask if I could move to your square, push you backwards, and stand where you were. But
Push them backwards.
I think it's
use
like a
my-
shove
use an
action.
Yeah,
and-
use an action to shove you back. But Laz is there now, and I don't think I could shove you around a corner.
Well, now that he's held, I can move away on my turn.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't care about
But
that.
I wanted to do maneuvers because I'm a battle
Yeah,
master,
and
cleric, rogue.
Yeah, come on. I'm a battle master. I was gonna do last.
And in
level
fairness,
one of-
I have sat now on a 4th level spell for like a month without
you
having.
could
a
have
reason to use
upscaled,
it.
bro. You could have upscaled something.
Yeah, that's true, but
I like that this was the big reveal. Like we look at
Let's
him
go
with the
door.
new light of all this, and then but this is what he uses it for.
And I also want to stab that guy so I could get.
And whoever said Nathaniel is intelligent or learned, he
I
has
did.
read a lot. He is not learned.
He is not of the world, you say?
He is not intelligent or wise. He is
He has
just
no
read
common
shit
See,
sense.
and
my
talks a shit ton.
intelligence is 10. So in
Yeah.
my eyes, you read a lot, therefore you're learned.
Well, that's literally
Yes.
that's Nathaniel's intelligence too. He's 10-10, wisdom and intelligence.
Yeah. So
Really?
you look like you're learned, but in reality, you're just like, oh,
How the hell does
Back to
Arnis have higher
reality.
wisdom?
because you wanted armor, you wanted AC, so you have higher wisdom.
Get ambushed by like the ghost dog, but whatever.
It sucks because like there's no way for me to get melee of anything now. But I mean, I could throw things. Also, can I pick Arnis up now? Stood on?
I'm pretty small.
Do you get popped out of there, or do you just like stand up and hit him in the crotch? Well, you'll still be prone. I don't.
Doesn't matter for me.
Did you
I
get
can-
a descriptor? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
Can I pop up? I might be able to pop up. I have acrobatics. I can pop up.
I just don't know because he's technically. I think you just automatically get moved back a square, technically, but I don't know because he's on top of you.
Well, I guess this is a question about the game. So when a new creature comes in, it doesn't have to roll its initiative spot? Because that kind of surprised me.
When you're DMing, usually if you know a monster's around, like you'll roll them all together, and he might have just been further away and took that
Gotcha.
long.
Yeah.
long
It's
time.
basically like what we did. Like we weren't there when the first guy showed up, so we came around the corner. So it was the
Yeah.
same for him.
Gotcha.
It's just like,
Gotcha.
Yep.
you know. And it could have been as simple as that he had rolled initiative but wasn't going to come until the guy roared, and then he's like, "Oh, now he's activated." So now he's
I was just asking. Yeah.
It
just
also
asking.
could have been he was out of range, and
also
then
fuck you, Arnis. You have to die.
welcome to the club.
Whatever.
boy!
It's like, oh, you kill one. Well, here's another.
Yeah.
I really don't.
You're
know.
not allowed to punch my dog.
You kicked my dog.
Wait, so the owner of the dog is another dog? Or are we talking about this guy?
It's dogception, my dude.
All right. That last spear.
They've incepted the dogs.
Is Raven not here? That's why we're talking shit?
Yeah.
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 Talking shit. What
Figured.
Alright,
We
I'm back.
stop
Wow.
when he's here. I mean, I've never noticed that we actually we kind of just continues, doesn't it?
And dimension.
I mean, it slows down a little bit.
We pause. We take
What's
breaks.
going on?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
We're
Nothing.
talking
asking
shit
who
about
let
how
the
much
dog
shit
out.
we talk while you're not here.
I had a question
What about me?
No, just in general.
Each
I was
other.
like, Jesus, you don't
When
tell,
you're not,
you don't tell
so
your DM that.
There's this cycle that when we
We
first
secretly
get on
all
here,
hate you.
when we first get on Discord, we're just gonna be riffing and we're just talking shit, and then you show up and we all and then we all get to
Scatter.
D&D. As soon as you leave for a break, we just keep talking shit to each
Well,
other.
am I
and
like
you
the
come
mom?
back.
I'm like the parent here.
I mean,
Yes.
it's
All right,
mom.
kids. Let's all gather around. It's tea time or something.
Settle down.
I'm
Settle
actually
down.
Settle down.
I had a question. If I were to
Oh, I forgot to get a Coke. That was the whole reason I left. Hang on, sorry, one sec.
no problem. For it.
All right, back to talking shit. Ah.
Let the shit ensue.
Level 9 guiding bolt. Let's do it.
But this time, let's talk shit about Raven.
Yeah, like who drinks
I
Coke,
like-
right? It's all about Coke Zero. God,
Food
planet.
dogs? Like, come on.
Yeah, like cats are so much better, anyways.
Oh, suck a dick.
God
Don't you
Whoa.
dare say
Whoa,
that.
that's a weird
I am
reaction
offended
to
in
cats.
real life.
Oh god.
It hit him immediately.
So
Longer game.
When you go to bed tonight, say a prayer to Heronius. Maybe something will happen to me.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Nathaniel, did you get a descriptor of what that thing you found that was chained up? Was it something we've seen before?
It was a knoll just like the one next to me.
Chained up.
Alright, sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I had a question about if I were to heal Arnis right now, what would pop out behind Cab, or what would happen to him?
He would just be on the floor prone. You can be in other people's squares, you just can't end your turn there.
But yeah. All right. Also, can I like acrobatics jump? Yeah. To right there, possibly.
Acrobatics is jumping is athletics, but you can't jump over like a person.
That wasn't a real question anyway. I will bonus action
Oh, you meant like a parkour thing? No, probably not.
with a healing word.
Alright, let's get back into it.
And then, how far am I away from it? I'll just take the shot on this guy then. The knoll around the corner.
Alright, so you gain 5 hit points. Arnis are once again conscious as Deska's magics wash over you. You take a shot at this knoll at advantage.
I don't have advantage.
Well,
Unless
he's
he can-
paralyzed, so you do have advantage.
You're right.
23 will strike.
It's not that you needed it.
Babe. If only I could have.
So you do 18 points of damage on him.
And I end my turn.
Fitzgerald.
Sorry, I'm updating the journal as I go. I'm
you
not
would
good
have
at.
advantage still from my silvery barb, just FYI.
So because this is looking like a little bit of a clusterfuck, I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. This torch is cabs, right? I'm just going to keep moving that back.
Yeah,
to
and
cabs.
this guy is difficult terrain. Just
Okay.
FYI.
So 5,
I-
10, 15. Go ahead.
I left the torch there because I'm two-handing my weapon, so I figured I probably dropped it.
Oh, okay. You can just put it back on my square then.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, and then this would be 25. So I'll end there just so I can have, like, keep an eye down this hallway in case more baddies come.
Mm-hmm.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to this guy now, since this one's dead. And then I'm going to use that advantage that Nathaniel gave me, and I'll just pop a shot at that new dog.
Alright, so you take a shot. Oh yeah, 21 will strike. As you fire past your two allies, doing 12 points.
Nicely done.
12 points.
Isn't it? Oh, sorry, another 6. Alright, 6
Yeah.
more.
And
Alright,
now I'm officially done.
the Shusuva goes. It roars, very unhappy with the barbarian's hits on it, and it's going to lunge at you with its multi-attack. First with its bite. 16, I believe, would strike you.
Yes, it does.
So it hits you for 31, which halves to 15.
Okay.
And then it makes a tail stinger attack.
Okay.
24, I assume, would hit you.
Oh yeah.
So that one does 11, and I need a DC 14 con save.
Bro, that's me.
Alright, so you resist the paralytic agents of the creature's tail stinger, and you are not paralyzed.
That is not me.
God.
That's it for the Shusuva. Stellan.
Since her damage isn't.
Arnis, you actually were healed, so you're no longer at 0, just FYI. Deska healed you for 5. I don't know if you heard that.
So I'm at -1.
No, there's no negatives in 5th edition. You're just at 0, or... Yeah, you just be at 5 now. If you go into negative, I think, past your max, that's the only time it matters, because that's death by massive damage. But if you're ever at just any negative number, you're just at 0.
Okay.
I would lay Stellan, since her weapon's not doing the damage she needs it to. Can she give help?
She can use the assist action if you want, and she would
The
give
assist
advantage. Alright, so she uses her action to hassle the creature, giving the next attack on it advantage.
Okay.
So that's it for her. Arnis, you are prone on the ground, but your vision kind of unblurs as you see this thing roaring and snapping at
And I'm staring up at Kavarius' junk, right?
Right up his loincloth, yep. As he's standing there pushing the creature back and it's roaring at him. You see it bite him once.
Okay.
I assume he has pants on, so you probably don't see his
Phew.
Or, no, loincloth.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's got some bull junk.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah,
I
roll
am
for
going
fear.
to.
Ah!
I'm going to use my acro. So, Stellan's next to him, then him. So I got to go backwards or forwards, huh?
Yeah, you could crawl back 5 feet.
I'm going to try to.
You can't go forwards because he's in your square unless you try to overrun him.
Yeah, no. So, is there enough? Is there enough room between his legs to roll backwards and stand up using acrobatics? From like in the square behind him, but standing.
Yeah, that's fine. So you kind of do an acrobatic roll
Yeah.
as you. Wait. So are you disengaging though? Because or else you would
I'm
get an
underneath.
oppie.
I'm underneath him. So
But
am
I
I
mean,
disengaging?
this guy would still threaten you right now. So if you don't disengage, he can take an oppie on you if you just move back. Like he's still threatening you.
How would I disengage though? Lighting underneath Cavarius.
That would just be an action. You just use your action to say you're disengaging, and then you do your roll back.
All right, then I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll disengage and then I'll somersault,
Yeah.
somersault backwards and stand up.
Yeah, it's
So
basically
I'm like-
just being
like
more
there.
careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you wait for an opening and just jump back, going to your feet behind Cavarius.
Yep.
Anything else?
No,
Use
that's
your-
it for now.
Okay. Nathaniel. The creature, for the moment, seems to be paralyzed. It was raising its flail to strike you down. You see it, suddenly stop.
With it paralyzed, no point in making it run away from me. So 10,
It literally could not at this point.
15, 20.
I mean, it could take the
25.
psychic damage, I guess.
Yeah, but no, there'd be much more effective to make this other thing run away from the two people. And potentially get an oppie that won't get reactions against it. So yeah, I will go ahead and cast a whatchamacallit on the big dude down the hallway.
All right, so you chant summoning a, or are you gonna do your thing?
I am out of Bardic Inspiration.
All right. So you're casting.
Yeah, we'll do a Dissonant Whispers. I was just looking at my spell slots. So I'm going to do 3rd level.
Okay. So 3rd level dissonant. Let's see. And you said it doesn't have to understand you, right? Does it have like?
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Does it have an intelligence requirement?
Yeah, let me go ahead and link it just to make sure. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
That only one creature of your choice can within range here. Rank blah blah blah. Creature doesn't.
All right. So
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the creature needs to be able to understand you or anything. And it's a dissonant melody, so it's not like it's words. It's just sounds.
you just yell
It
at
has
them
to be able to
sometimes
hear.
for the fun of
Yeah.
it. All right. Wisdom save.
Nope.
24.
Fuck me.
Yeah, bad few rounds for your spells. All right, so yeah, it resists growling. Doesn't it take half damage or something?
I'm pretty sure it's nothing. It's suck or whatever the phrase is.
Save or suck? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it says there it takes half
successful
as much
save.
damage.
Yeah, it takes half damage. So it
Okay.
took 5 points of psychic growling
Yeah.
more, and that
It's more-
actually wounds it.
Oh sweet, yeah. It's more the trying to get it to run away from people that I like about the spell than the damage.
Oh yeah, which is very good. But you see it start bleeding out its nose a bit from the mental attack. Anything else, Nathaniel?
No, I've gone ahead and got myself right in the middle, away from everyone, and yeah, it's good.
Alright, Cavarius, this creature is snarling and snapping with very effective attacks. It's hitting you hard. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to
No, you
take
do.
a swing at it.
Yeah, you do have advantage right now. 27 would land a solid hit as you cut it across the side for 15, and it starts to slow as another wound appears on it, bleeding from the slash. But it would dodge the second one, jumping back. Anything else?
I'm just going to try to keep its attention on me. I'm
Okay.
just kind of yelling at it while I'm...
So, you know what? I think I may have, for whatever reason. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. I had skipped the Flind. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go now and make another Wisdom save. Because yeah, for some reason he's not in the turn order. So Wisdom, attempting to shake off your spell. He rolls a 2. Natural 2. So yeah, no, he still is stuck for the time being, trying to shake off your spell. Lazarus, what do you want to do?
I'll walk up here. I get advantage, right?
Yes, you have advantage, and you will crit if you hit.
Okay.
This is like the Paladin's dream ability.
Yes. Let's see, 17.
So you come at him, and his paralysis keeps him from defending himself, and you do indeed score a hit, which is a crit.
Let's do a level 2 Divine Smite. So it's double roll, right?
Yeah, you double all your dice. So level 2 is 3d8, so you'd roll 6d8.
Yeah. What about my sword? It's 1d8 plus 2, so 2d8 plus 2?
2d8 plus 2, yeah.
Alright. Roll 2d8 plus 2.
So basically 8d8 plus... Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I could have done that, yeah.
So you do a total of 43 damage as there's a huge
42.
explosion. Or 42.
Yeah.
As there's a huge explosion, and the creature is still unwounded. He just
Oh my
growls at
lord.
you.
Fuck.
there.
I'm gonna use another Harness Divine Power to get another spell slot. And I'm gonna rinse and repeat, I suppose.
What are your spell slots at now?
I have 2 level 1s and 1 level 2.
And go ahead and link Harness Divine Power. This is your bonus action, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright.
At this point, I can use it twice before a long rest.
Yep. So you gain back some spell slots as a bonus action. Or wait, no, you okay, you turn your Channel Divinity into spell slots, that's what it is, right? You do still have a second attack, remember?
Yeah. That's why I did it. So I could use another Divine Smite level 2.
Okay.
16, does it hit?
16 does not hit.
Ah!
So you hit him, but unfortunately you don't penetrate his armor. Anything else?
No, that's it. I used my bonus action.
Alright, so that would be it for you. Deska, what are you going to do?
Okay. Let me make sure I'm not... Okay. Because since he's paralyzed, could I move behind him? Say here? You know, half movement and everything?
I don't think you can go through his square, even when he's paralyzed, unless you try to overrun. Which...
You could step on my square and then step back, right?
Yeah, I'm saying like half
Actually,
movement.
I think you could. It would. So if you wanted to get behind him, it would probably be a bunch of difficult terrain. But if he can't move to get in your way, then that... I mean, I would assume that makes sense. That you just move past him. So it'd be 5... So yeah, it would be 20 feet to get through him and Lazarus. 20 feet of movement.
Alright, and I'll just get behind him. Try to end with a... I'll go ahead and stab him with returning. Actually, I haven't used a bonus. So, I might as well. I'll use poison on this attack.
Nice.
Okay.
17
17 would strike.
Yeah.
Or 23, yeah, that would strike.
Okay.
So you would crit him.
So I just
roll
rolled 12.
all your shit.
So 19 plus 2, 21 plus 12 is 30. Excuse me, 33. All right. So you score a nasty hit, and that does indeed draw blood.
DC 14. Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Saving throw. 24. He's unaffected.
This man. Okay. That is it.
Fitzgerald.
This man is a brute.
I'm going to this time I'm going to bonus action steady aim, and I'm going to shoot this bad boy again with advantage this time.
Alright, with steady aim, you do indeed gain advantage. 18 will strike as another arrow hits him. So you do 10, 11, 18. Yep, he takes another arrow to the side and is now bleeding from several wounds.
And that's me.
The Shusuva goes. Yeah, I think it's going to keep going for Kavarius, because he's the one that keeps hitting it. So it roars once again, lunging forward, biting at you. That would be 9. That was a terrible roll. So you jump back as it snaps and kind of knock it with your blade. And he sends his tail flying at Arnis. Apparently he can reach you back there with it. 17 versus AC.
Well, that would hit, but we're not going to let it hit us this time because we're tired of this crap. Let me take a look here. I am going to burn my key point in patient defense, so that gives me dodge.
So you can't do that as a reaction. You would have had to do that on your turn. As far as I know, patient defense. You can
spend 1 key point to take the dodge action. Oh, you're right, as a bonus action. Nope, you're right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you would have had to have done
Something
that.
to reflect.
Yeah. When
Is-
or
That's
go ahead.
projectiles.
Yeah.
Is it a projectile? Kind
No,
of.
he just says reach.
Yeah.
It's an attack with reach. It's still a melee attack though. So
Okay.
yeah, you can't like do it dunk and like deflect his tail.
Yeah, 17 is my AC.
All right.
Does
so,
Arnis have cover because he's attacking through me?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yay, look at that.
So with you in the way, yeah, that would give him light cover. So it would miss you.
High five, Cav.
Cav puts his body firmly in the way. Estellan.
We're gonna repeat what we did.
Oh, and you have a level of
yes,
exhaustion now, right, Arnis? Because you went down.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, what were you saying, Cav?
Estellan is gonna do the assist action again.
Alright, so once again, she kind of throws her body at this thing, smashing into it, and it is offering advantage to the next attack. Arnis.
Well, that wasn't so great. I don't have any magic weapons, and I can't get to it. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Your wraps count as a magic.
Yeah, your wraps are a magic weapon.
But I can't get through these two, right? I
Yes,
can't get in there.
that is true. You couldn't go in there.
Yeah,
It's been
exactly.
annoying.
Yeah. So I am going to disengage and back off to here. And just wait to see if there's an opening, or that's it. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Alright, Nathaniel.
Let's. Oh, fuck me. I want to really do it again. I don't have anything. You know what? I will do what no one else will do, and I will heal, and I will say, "Man, Arnis, you look kind of beat up there, man. Don't get hit so badly next time. It really is not good for you." And I'll go ahead and use a bonus action healing word at 2nd level, just to heal him up a little bit.
I'll take all of my 3 spell slots and remember that.
Make sure you get Lazarus to hold person the one you're fighting next time. Alright, so you gain 7 HP as Nathaniel does some what is it when you're like insulting but being nice as well?
Yep.
Backhanded compliment.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I'll go ahead and try it with my main action. I'll go ahead and Vicious Mockery it.
Alright, that's this guy?
Yep, that's that guy.
Alright, so you say mean things to
damage.
him, laced with psychic energy.
Yep.
Rolls a 9. Well, that was not a good save, so he would fail, taking
Finally,
4 and disadvantage on the next attack.
correct. Yeah, the one time they fail is on my weak fucking cantrip.
Yeah, that's the probability. Alright, anything else?
Yep, that's it.
Cavarius, what are you gonna do?
Killed the puppy.
Kill the puppy! Alright, 21 will strike as you bring down another successful attack for 16, and it looks extremely wounded, but it's still up. But a 20 will finish it off. Anything else?
20, 25. I will hear the combat going over behind us, and I'll start heading this way.
Alright, the Flind goes. It can't do anything except try to shake off the paralysis. With that was a wisdom save, right?
Yep, 16.
Okay.
TC 16.
That time it succeeded. as it breaks free of your power, but unfortunately for it, that will be it for the turn. Lazarus. Shing, he brings his weapons to bear once more.
Well, since I'm just gonna use Vow of Enmity on him
Okay.
to gain advantage on my attacks.
All right.
And let's start with the longsword.
That was your second channel divinity you used?
Third. I have
Third?
3
Okay.
because of Amulet of the Devout.
Right. What was the first one that you used? Was that just another...
Harness Divine Power.
Alright, so 2
It
of them
was,
were Harness
during-
Divine Power. Okay.
Yeah, it was during downtime, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so Lazarus, you swing with advantage. 21 would connect.
I'm gonna use a level 2 Divine Smite. Let me roll damage on this and then Divine Smite right after.
6 and 3d8. So 5 and 7. So 11, 18 points of damage.
Yep.
And he's
And I'm
looking
gonna attack again.
very wounded at this point.
And 20.
Yes, that will connect.
I'm gonna use another level 1 Divine Smite, but let me roll this.
Gracious.
And there we
Just
go.
unloading those spell slots. For 19, which will drop him.
I mean, I did like 40 something damage and the fucker didn't go wounded. I got scared. I was very scared.
Alright, so things seem tense, but everyone is alive. Oh, and this door is open now. So that'll make
Oh.
things easier.
Wounded.
Both doors are open, and I do see things.
Wait, are we free moving right now? What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it for combat. I believe everything is dead.
Can I
Oh, it did go down. Oh, okay, gotcha. Echo.
can I check what's on this guy? Anything useful? Anything
I'm gonna go check those dogs.
noise?
So these creatures, to know more about them, you would need to make Arcana checks.
Well, I was talking about the
Oh,
guy in
this
front of me,
guy.
but it's fine.
So this guy has a set of kind of... I mean, it's actually... It looks really weird, but it's a set of chainmail. It has a bunch of markings on it. More of those maw markings. And you see blood smeared on it, as if, like, maybe he killed someone and smeared, like, the blood from his hands on his armor. He also has a large, nasty-looking flail. Actually, so this guy actually does look like the guy in the picture, unlike the other Knoll. Like, he has this weird 3-headed flail, which luckily he never got a chance to swing at anyone. But it does look nasty, as it has several skulls on it.
Are the skulls
the-
smoking?
Yes, probably. Hang on, let me see.
So it's magical.
You.
Well, they were, but at this point, when he dropped it, it sort of went out. Like, he was channeling magic into it, almost like a smite or something.
Deska will begin ritually.
I'm gonna. Is a chainmail something that can be sold? Like, even though it's his size, which is way too big for a normal humanoid, would it be easy to sell?
Maybe. It just depends if someone was interested in buying it, but it's not like something that would be easy to sell. Because, you know, it's only good for a huge Knoll creature.
Right, or smelting metal. I'll keep the chainmail if that's okay.
Alright, yeah, so for weight, it weighs 10 more pounds than normal chainmail. Just, you add 10 pounds to the weight when you take it.
So 65.
Yeah, whatever normal chainmail is plus 10, if you put it into your inventory.
Deska wants to
Okay.
check out his tail. See what's going on with that. Because that seems
Yeah.
spooky.
Alright, so you notice Deska looking into this room. These guys don't seem to be moving. And with a closer look at them with the light, they have both been bled out. And you see strange blood markings on the walls, as if someone killed them and started scribing markings onto the walls next to them.
Is that the same
This-
with this one, or is
This one is
alive?
still alive, yeah.
And
Because
but
he was basically snarling at you when you came in and Looked very angry, like he wanted to come at you.
Can I speak to him?
He's still there, trying to get free of the chains. So are you gonna try common?
Yeah, I'd start with common. I'm guessing it's been an hour now since we had that first battle.
Yeah. So when you speak to him in common, he just keeps yelling at you in some strange language.
So I will. So as I'm speaking at him in common, I will cast comprehend languages, not my. So he still can't understand me, but I can at least understand him.
All right. So he is basically yelling about the maw devouring you, and just basically cursing at you.
Okay. I would talk to my companions and say, so there's something going on with these guys because the other two are bled out over here, and this big baddie over here was clearly doing some evil ass shit in here. I could talk to this guy and try to get some more insight, and I could also dispel some magic. But I'm also starting to feel like a lot of my spheres, a lot of my magical abilities are getting down, so I'm getting kind of drained here. What do you guys think?
Deska will ignore him after him using a spell to pop into a room that we had to check, and is focusing on trying to see if she could harvest that whatever paralyzing venom or whatever from the cat, if possible.
Yeah. So let me. There's a couple of things going on. So let me go through everyone. So I'll start with Deska. So you're trying to harness some poison.
Yeah.
Do you have Arcana?
Do I have Arcana? No.
Alright. So, unfortunately, these were outsiders, and when you killed them, they would have turned into that strange dust. Like the other demons you fought. So you can't harness poison, though there might be some way of doing something with that dust, if you have Arcana.
Okay, she will definitely take the dust.
Do you have Arcana?
No, I can't. World.
You need
Now you
Arcana
need-
or Alchemy to do something with the dust.
You need Nathaniel for that.
Yeah, Nathaniel's your person. You guys always double team.
Nah.
So, real quick, I'm just going to give 15 health back to Arnis with lay on hands.
Alright.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, friend.
Yeah, I don't. No thanks to the guy who healed you in battle, but okay.
Well, I haven't had a chance, and you ran around the corner, and he hasn't called my name yet. That's what I'm doing.
Deska ignores them talking about healing that brought him off the damn floor with the last of her spears and just cries above the dust.
Alright.
Rise above the
So
dust.
you're unfortunately unable to do anything. Lazarus, what are you doing?
Well, I just healed Arnis, that's it.
Okay, so
I
you go.
took the chainmail, and I'm just chilling.
So the sword is going to say, what sort of dark magic do these heathens participate in? They should all be slain.
It shall be done.
Yeah, there you go. What about you, Fitz? Doing anything?
Oh, quick question. Are these only necessarily Arcana, or can we use religion? Because I got religion. I don't know if that helps. Since
For
they're
demons,
right?
no. Outsiders are all Arcana. It's
Okay.
the undead that are religion.
Okay.
So I guess yeah, Fitzgerald, are you doing anything?
So the initial description was so quick that I missed something. So these are the same gnolls, except that they've been bled out, and the one that wasn't bled out is the one that came out looking all smeared in blood, and there's blood all over the walls. Correct?
Yes, the one who came out of the room looks like he may have killed the other two who are chained up.
Did the blood on the wall, is it marking the same rooms we saw in the other rooms? Or is it just smeared across the walls without apparent pattern?
So it looks like symbols similar to the ones that were in the room up north, but those weren't done in blood.
Gotcha. And so that's the inherent difference between these two. And if I look in this room, this is the same as the other two. It has the runes, just nothing, no blood. So as far as we know.
So you wonder if maybe you're not sure why he was killing them, but maybe he was doing some kind of sacrifice and maybe would have eventually gotten to the others. Although these aren't prisoners, these are cultists.
Yeah, these are their own guys chained up, going through some kind of transformation, I assume, dealing with the runes and magic and blood sacrifices.
Yeah.
This is probably a really bad idea. But so I'm already wounded, right? So I'm like, me as a character, I'm wounded, so I probably have like a wound here to do a little bit of blood.
Yeah, you got like a couple of cuts on you from when you were fighting those other guys when that one guy slashed you up with his claws.
I'm just gonna take my hand and just like put my hand over one of my wounds, just to get a little bit bloody, like not like open the wound, and I'm going to put my hand on one of the runes and see what happens.
So it doesn't have any visible effect.
On me or the guy chained up, he's still just the same mannerisms.
Yeah, when you smear some of your blood on the wall, you don't see anything actually happen. Though a moment later, well, actually, no, you wouldn't see anything happen just yet.
Okay. So I'll do that, and then I'll like kind of like shake myself and like look over Nathaniel and just, like, because he's in the room with me, and I'm just saying, I don't know why I did that, but it seemed, I was just curious, I guess. And then I'll leave the room.
Okay.
Hey guys, so Fitz kind of just bled himself out on the wall on this arcane shit.
I didn't bleed myself out.
Yeah, it's a little freaky deaky kind of stuff going on.
Are you doing anything, Nathaniel?
So I would like. Well, I said that out loud.
I mean, besides gaslighting your party a little.
That's so Nathaniel.
So I would cast use a first level spot to cast my universal speech trait,
Okay.
and use the spell slot to do that.
Yeah.
And I'd like to speak to this Knoll and basically say, so, your friends over in the other room were, like, brutally murdered by this other dude that we murdered. And so if you don't want to be murdered, because it's just kind of murder hobo in here, you might want to just tell us exactly what the fuck is going on.
You can use persuasion or intimidation for that.
Okay. Persuasion is a +10, minimum 20.
So he would laugh at you, cackling in a hyena voice, and say, "Death is not permanent for the servants of the Maw. Our flesh may be eaten, but we shall return, more powerful than before."
Yeah, you do see the dead body over here. Is that the more powerful version of that shit? Because it's dead.
He probably couldn't see any dead body.
Okay, so I'd go over here. I'd say, hey, could one of you guys drag that little bitch ass back in here?
I'll do that. I'll bring the guy with the flail in. I don't know if I have the strength to bring him in, but I would like at least like bring the flail and then like toss it down and then just like smile at him.
So he yells, "Ah, no! You killed the chosen! You shall be devoured!" Ah!
Yeah, your chosen wasn't exactly kind of impressive. So again, start talking, or we could save you. If you really want to, redeem yourself. There's kind of all these kind of cool gods. Dude over here is obsessed with. Oh God, why am I blanking on his name? Who's your?
Erroneous.
Erroneous. Thank you. Dude over here is really into Heronius. He's kind of got some cool shit going on.
Did you yell down the hallway?
I wouldn't say
No.
yelled, but no, I'm talking to him, and I would have remembered.
Oh, you're talking to me? So
Lazarus is nowhere near Nathaniel.
No,
right
I would have remembered.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, so the creature, the cultist, is just struggling. He is pulling hard against the chains, and you would actually see the chains start to. Maybe the wall starts to break slightly, like a few cracks appear where he's being held in. He's like, "Argh!" And he's just raging out right now. He's trying his best to break free. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, clearly you're not interested in talking, are you?
I would go to the door and I would like around the corner and I would say, whoever I see. So in this case, I guess I would see Cav right there, and I would say, I would like, Cav, one's breaking free. We need your help. Get Laz.
I will. Oh, I won't even get Laz. I'll walk in, because I think this will be interesting. I'm gonna pick up the flail and just smack this guy across the face with it.
Before you do that, like right before you hit him, and I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but I'd say for him, like, dude, kind of your last chance here. Is there? What's that? Shit, I was going to ask him something else.
Well,
Train of thought. Yeah, go ahead, kill him.
so you slam him with the flail. So it would be a D10. Go ahead and make an attack against him. He's bound, so you have advantage and crit on hit. Roll again, 12. So with your
12
attack
plus
bonus,
strength.
yeah, that would hit.
I was gonna say that's just a normal attack, right?
So he is struck with it. Go ahead and roll D10 plus strength for damage. And that is a crit, so an extra D10.
Good lord.
So 6,
Plus-
7, plus what?
Plus 4. 4.
11. Alright, so you kind of slam the flail into his body, and he goes, "Argh." He's still looking pretty strong. He doesn't look like he was too wounded by that. He is definitely in some kind of blood frenzy right now as he
Before you
continues.
swing again, I would say to him, dude, you're tied up in here. Like, what were they going to do with you? Can you just give me something? Give me anything.
So the chains would snap as you say that. I need some initiative rolls. He basically like just as you say it too, he throws his arms up and the chains come like breaking out of the wall.
Just out of curiosity, earlier when I had smeared my blood on the runes, did that elicit any response from him whatsoever?
It
He would have seen it. It was in the other room, wasn't it?
No, it was here. I did it in front of
he
you.
did.
Yeah.
He didn't seem to be too concerned with it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so everyone got their initiatives. I might be missing Estelle.
I can't see her.
Oh, right, because she's over here. I can roll for her. That's fine.
Okay.
Boop. All right, so I'm assuming everyone else is on there. So as he breaks free, Kavarius, you actually act first.
So I was holding
He's,
the flail in one hand and my axe in the other.
yeah,
I'm just going to drop the flail and just full out.
let's go at him. Oh!
Throw at him.
Raging or just attacking?
Just attacking.
All right, so you swing at him as he's coming at you. Two actions. First 25 would hit, and crit.
Ooh.
Nice.
So you just unload on him, doing 25, 35 damage as he breaks free coming at you, cutting right into him, and he is now wounded from that first attack. Deska.
Okay. Deska, who had just been keeping watch up until this point, sees danger.
Yeah, you heard the stone like basically being pulled out of the wall in the room. There's like a loud crack. You rush in too as
Stab him.
oh, but he would kick you back violently, almost knocking you over. Ah!
Well, then I'll just perception disengage.
So I hear this,
So he
but I
just
don't
kicks
see
you and you
anything.
roll backwards, running away.
Yeah, roll with it.
Yeah. So you hear snarling and yelling coming from back where your group is now. It's quite a bit of noise.
So that's 30.
He's gonna look at Lazarus and go, "Well," and just run back down the hall.
Yeah, well, they did it again.
Couldn't just
30.
kill him quietly.
Yeah, no kidding. So to crew through her, it's 10, right? To pass through her?
So to get through this guy also is difficult terrain. So you went 10, 20, 30,
That's
40
it right there
feet.
then.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
All right. You could take another action to dash if you want.
I dash into this with these wackos.
All right. So
Yeah, so this is 10.
so 10, 15, 25, 30 to here, and then
Yeah.
40 would get you here if you do your full move. Hop, 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 hop.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to step up here then because I don't want to block it in case people need to run in or run out.
All right, Fitzgerald.
And now I'm done.
No, I'll ask this later. I'm gonna steady aim, and I'm just gonna take my first attack against him, just standing where I'm at with
All right.
advantage.
Pop. So you take a shot. 19 would strike.
Boop. For 18.
So as he roars at Deska, he turns back towards Cav, and an arrow just hits him right in the throat. And he goes down.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, he was kind of a psycho guy. They're kind of really into this Maw dude. If you guys didn't know that already,
Sounds like nothing.
and it wasn't. Okay.
I pat you on the shoulder in a very friendly manner, Nathaniel, and I'll say I do appreciate your information gathering abilities, but if they are actively lunging at you, trying to break free and murder you, maybe not standing there and keep talking.
Alright, so what does the group want to do?
I have a quick question for you because I know that we're almost out of time.
Yeah.
When it comes to Hunter's Mark is a spell that lasts for 1 hour as long as I concentrate on it.
Yeah.
And that timer does not reset every time I apply it. It's just I have an hour to use it, and after an hour, it's gone. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my only question because I didn't know if I kept reapplying it, it would kept adding the hour back, or if it would just go away eventually.
No,
so.
it just, you can use it for up to an hour. But yeah, let's do MVP votes, and I guess we can end here and figure out next time what the group is going to do.
Dance is the dancing queen.
He's only
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, baby.
You're doing great.
Alright, 2 votes.
Who did what this turn? I can't remember anymore.
I got a weird one.
There you go.
Hey,
A weird one.
It was something.
There was a lot of contention, and then we didn't make a lot of progress, and there was a lot of murdering. And then
We didn't progress at all.
we got down a hallway.
We moved one
There
hallway.
was a lot of there was a lot of action too. Like
There was
you
a lot
were
of
A lot of
Fighting
big
action,
decisions to make. Like they
I don't know why the group is going all emo. It's a little weird.
I don't know.
I
It
have
just
no
happened.
idea.
Like,
You know,
Hey,
honestly,
Yeah, I don't know
Jessica's
what-
your original emo,
Don't.
okay?
Jessica has not actually done anything.
so
Oh,
I
when
attributed
she was
to-
talking about the god of the moon and she went to her tent and started shivering and doing whatever sexy
She was doing a
weird stuff.
ceremony. You don't know that though. That's when she.
That technically has nothing to do with you. But Cav, with 3 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
yay!
Nice.
I was gonna say, didn't we go like a full 24 hours with no light sources last session? And
Yeah.
so when we started moving again, we were like a little jittery. So I could
So
attribute
maybe-
to that we're all like,
yeah, maybe
slowly-
the darkness is starting to get to the group a
Yeah.
little.
and we're in
totally
the
the
prison,
darkness.
and there's death everywhere, and you know,
It is definitely
Wow,
not
you're
a
just an
nice
asshole.
place.
And also Fitz to
Lazarus
What's
is
that?
still mad about the sword.
yeah.
Derry.
Where did he touch you? Right here.
All right.
right.
Well, I'm gonna take some notes, but you all are free to take off. Hopefully, it was still fun for everyone.
Very.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
Oh, apparently not for Harness. It just disappeared.
yeah. He just bounced quick.
He was like, "Fuck this."
Fuck you, God, I'm gone.
Oh,
Can
at least he's sending the memes to the right one now.
Good stuff.
Unnecessarily.
That was
Can
fun.
you
folks.
tell-
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Is
take care,
this-
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Is this null flail? Does it weigh any more than a normal?
It's probably about 5 pounds more. It's a little bit bigger than a normal flail.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, only an hour and 10 minutes past in-game time. So, there's I mean, there was a lot of battling. You guys fought all those guys at the beginning, and then you sort of
Right.
went south. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to take some notes, and I'll see you all next time.
All right. Thank you.